Gifford.
Christ, Dan. You slightly mistimed one, and these all think it's your magnum opus.
Bumps. Did I do it right?
Yeah, but your parents didn't. Oof. Also, why are you fucking doxing Trim, Dan? Hislop, thank you for the bits. Dan, thank you for the bits. Hislop, Moria, Dan, Bombi, Tagslack, Velasquez. Welcome to the stream. Is it rude? Is it rude? I sincerely apologise for being rude in this channel. Yes, you heard right earlier, end game time. Which means now we push, first thing we do is we push to clear out the Plague Hearts. Which isn't as dangerous as it could be, but I learnt today when you clear out the Plague Hearts it gets rid of Plague Zombies forever. But it means Ferals and Juggernauts spawn 3 times more often. And Ferals and Juggernauts are the only thing that have come close to killing anybody apart from Sothan getting stuck, so I hope you all like your characters up to now, but don't get used to it. Right, okay, let's get into it. The base I've been tinkering with in between streams. I think I've got the new base just about set up nice. Gwynblade, welcome to the stream. Mombi, did you get any Findus crispy pancakes? If so, review, please. Has it been that long since you've had them, Gwynblade? We were talking about that earlier. How come you had them and I didn't as a child?
No matter how well endgame goes, this playthrough can't be considered a success as Sotan died on your watch. You should be ashamed. You filth.
I kind of am, a little bit. Sothan is, after all, one of the 2 actual nice, likeable members in the Doomhaus. And I ruined it for him. Got some cheese ones, but haven't eaten. Was that picture earlier, Mombi? I'm assuming that picture was a photograph you'd taken and not just Googling Findus crispy pancakes off the internet. Yeah, how do we get Siri to pronounce Sothan properly? Surely there's a way. Because you ate crisps and chicken nuggets only for about 26 years of your life. He's quite right. He's quite right. Come on now, Dan. No internet bullying. We're past that. Congratulations, Hislop. Oh, don't forget we've got Bruce reading out sub-messages now. Hislop, congratulations on the resub. Dad Didsbury Dan, thank you very much for enabling him. It's a big why. Because you have to have the best emote on Twitch, which is the shit bucket, alright? Would Sothan like that work, Moria? I don't know. Right, there's way too many infestations, apparently. Fucking hell. Hello, Wardudge. This is the way I have the base set up now. Who are we? We are Trim. So everything is essentially ticking over smoothly, but for the fact we don't have a fucking mechanic. Other than that, everything's going alright. The 2 things I need are the thing from a trader to unlock 2 more outposts, and I need to clear out the Plague Hearts. Pearlgow, welcome to the stream. Do we have any new people? We have a lot. We have Yamina, which is Mina, Eric, which is Eric, Tony, which is Trim, because he's called Anthony Trim. We have a Wardudge Nick. We have Moria, of course. We have Crisis, because his name's Nico IRL. We have Chrisman, and we have Hislop. It's actually filled up quite nicely.
GIF.
I already have the best emote on Twitch. Wait, what's that? Where's that from? We just don't have a pearl. So we need to. Apparently infestations have got pretty bad. Sothan works perfectly. Sowthan, in case you want to write Sothan's name in the future. Holy infestations. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 infestations and 3 plague hearts to destroy. This might be a big chopping day. If somebody wants to roll out the welcome wagon, let's just get on with it. I was going to post the Ronaldo statue, but I deleted it, so I panicked. It's close enough. Football related.
So thin.
She's like my subconscious when I go to sleep. What is going on at the back of the base? Wait. Apparently we're getting bummed from behind. Things went down while I was away. You've got enough members for a boy band. Too many women, though, as usual. Bit like my love life. Not enough men. Oh, fuck, I've got no bullets. Yes, we moved out of Wally's Bar and Grill and we moved into the abandoned strip mall, which is a monster of a base. I feel like today is going to be a Cerbatron day. It could become a Cerbatron day, but spam moves it away from Cerbatron. The fuck? Let's just let zombies just run right in our base. Right, first job, let's do one plague hat. We'll do plague hats, then infestations, because infestations are going to butcher our morale, as you can see from the left. You're welcome. You fucking say that. So Sothan works. It's just got to have a W and a double N. Right, Trim. I might take you out on your own, as ill-advised as that is, to go and deal with these plague hats, but first we need some big-style explosives, which I might run out of. I have 4 boomboxes, which is good.
Listen, you scum. Let's skip the song and dance. Put Cerbatron on so I can discuss my favourite kind of bum sex.
Not yet, not yet. Ryan, welcome to the stream. Cerbatron has to be summoned, I guess. Shit, I didn't mean to do that. Why did I do that? I need a fucking workshop. Hang on a minute, I fucked it. I need to get as many explosives as I can because we're going after plague hats so that we can make the game fucking 800 million times harder. We haven't found a Ryan or a Dan. We found yesterday a Jordan and a Ben for that was the other day for Siddles and Thandir, but they both ran away from the fucking base. Right, how many Molotovs have I got? Do you think Molotovs would be good against a plague hat? Probably not. Where's our workshop? I think the workshop's... Where's the workshop? Where's the workshop? No, so it's the last door on the right at the back. Ryan and Dan would both die in one day in the zombie apocalypse, to be fair. I think we all would, to be honest. I know for certain I would. I would entertain zombies with humorous gifts. But Dan, you'd have to invent humorous gifts first. Right, what do we make? Should we craft pipe bombs? Let's do loads of these. How much ammo have we got? 16. Okay, this is going to be mental. Okay, this is going to be silly. Snyder, welcome to the stream.
Would start paying off.
Sorry, Mina, I don't mean to point guns at you. Okay, let's go. I always thought to be fair stood for to be frank. I think you can use both the same saying, aren't they, essentially? My life makes no sense anymore. As if it ever did. Slops implying Dan and I are tasty morsels. Just doesn't sound right in Siri's voice, does it? Right, I'll take a fuel can out as well if I have bag space, which I do not. I'll put them Molotovs back. I quit all private servers. How come, Snyder? You're not going to play Classic, are you? Fuel tank. I'm pretty well invested in zombie culture. Maury does play a lot of zombie games. She might have the skills. I'm sort of borderline considering stopping raiding because I don't know if I can do the Nax grind again. Not the instance. The instance is top. It's just the consumables I don't know if I can do. I'd eat Dan. Do you think Dan's got good meat on him or it's just all gristle? Okay, plague hats, we're coming for you. We're going to go to the dingy greenhouse and clean him out.
Who is the best Snyder? Is it CR Snyder, Rob Schneider or D Snyder?
Well, isn't D Snyder just an alias for Sarah Jessica Parker? I don't think I've seen them both in the same room. Alright, Feral. Right, plague hats with trim.
Okay, you can hang here.
I think I'd be happy with old meat, any old meat, to be fair. I've heard that about you. There's a guy called Brian, apparently. That's not... Oh, fuck you, Brian. We don't need you anymore. We didn't need you anyway. You weren't going to play Classic when it launches, are you? Probably not. I mean, I just don't know what Blizzard is nowadays. Or Activision, should I say. The thing is with Classic is it either launches and it's amazing and they try quickly to monetize it as best they can because they've got a big consumer base, or it launches and it's not very good and they try to tailor it to the more casual audience to bring more players in, neither of which is not a good thing. Have any of you guys ever dated a guy or a girl that you thought was out of your league? The answer to that, Pearlgower, for most men is all of them. Is that what you agree, everybody that has a tallywhacker in this community? If a female exists, they are already out of our league. That's a yes from Snyder, a yes from fucking Ryan. How sad. It's a good thing though, right?
Who is the best Mombi? Is it Mombi, Manchester City legend Mike's Mumbai, or metal vocalist Rob's Mumbai?
Rob's Mumbai. Excellent. Oh no, Wally's! Wally's, we miss you! Look how empty it is. That's all our... Oh, I forgot about all our cars. We maybe have to go on a cars run at some point. Oh, fuck. That's how I met my wife. See? No, I'm super good looking. Are you there? I'm going to get Doomhaus to show us all your Facebook profile pictures and we can judge for ourselves. That's how I met my wife, and somebody else was dating her.
Don't forget.
Wait, does that make sense? Right, Plague Heart time. We have a new tactic, well, we have a tactic for Plague Hearts that kind of makes them useless, which goes along with everything else involved in the plague in this game.
Shit. Lot of plague zombies around here.
Right, so the heart is in here somewhere. If I go inside, clear it out a little bit. I only have 3 of these left to do and then there's no more ever. Where's the heart itself? There. Right, so if I put a boombox here, get Trim fucking killed. Fuck off. Trigger the boombox. Can you trigger it, please? I'm gonna get Trim. Look at my plague. Wait. Trigger the boombox.
Fever coming on. Better be careful.
Right, they've all gone to the boombox. I'm gonna get fucking Trim plague before I've done anything. Pipe bombs at the plague cart, go!
Who is the best Moria? Moria Airy? Moria from The Sound of Music? Or the Virgin Moria?
So easy. So easy. Amazing. I like this new tactic. Maybe we get them all in one sweep. My wife is pregnant again. Grat Snyder. You're gonna name it Stubbler.
Then I'm happy.
Right, what did Dan say? Who is the best Moria? Moria Carey, Moria from The Sound of Music, or the Virgin Moria? What about the Mines of Moria? We don't talk about that anymore, do we? I'm going to have a nice thick slice of pea before... What's another thing we can call the P word? Screamer, shut up. One plague heart destroyed. Let's do them all in one go. Fuck you, zombie. Thank you. This is exploitative almost. Probably going to name it Stubbler if it's a boy. That's the spirit, Snyder. Who is the best mukbang? Isn't a mukbang what Koreans do, where they all sit and eat on camera? Cheese and tomato flatbread. No, I was thinking of another, like, more boring food beginning with P, so when she says I'm going to have a nice thick slice of P, like potato or something.
Who is the best Stubbler? Is it Stubbler or Stubbler but he's wearing a hat?
Never realised how diverse my list of characters are. Knowing my look, it's going to be knowing my look. What do you mean by that? Goodness, P word is a comfort to us all. It really is. But we need to think of something else specifically. Demokles the Wastelander, have you got room for one more? I'm playing an offline playthrough, but I appreciate the offer. Whoo! Hang on. Wait. What did you suggest? A pacifier. Wait, what's a pacifier? That's a dummy for Americans, right? Is it? Or is that a pedophile? No. Get off the fucking car! You! Shit. Hang on, I fucked it. Fuck you. I've got the fucking car stuck now. Get off, thank you. Right, that didn't go very well. I've got a plague heart to destroy, but I've also got a juggernaut sniffing around this area. And Snyder, girls are the strongest sex. True. True. Probably more intelligent as well. And they've got bigger willies. I find. There's a family curse where it goes 3 girls, then a boy. We're going to have, what, 8 kids to have 2 boys? Because obviously you've got to go Stubbler and then Swiftu. Right. This plague art. I'm looking forward to having it chopped, actually. It's been on the map for all this time. So you're going to ask this person out. Wait, is that where it's coming from? I've missed some chat. Say it, welcome to the stream if you didn't say it before.
Another plague heart.
The pacifier, Elite Navy SEAL Shane Wolf, Vin Diesel, can handle just about anything thrown his way, but even the best have their limits. When he fails to keep scientist Howard Plummer,
I thought you'd written this then, I was
safe from
excited for a
assassination, Wolf has a shot at redemption by being assigned to protect Plummer's 5 children, including rebellious Zoe, Brittany Snow, Seth, Max Terrio, and clingy Lulu, Morgan York.
Fuck that.
Cheer 1.
I can't turn round. Thank you, Siddles, for the
Who is
summary.
the sexiest Ryan R? Is it Ryan R Gaming, Ryan Reynolds, or Ryan Seacrest?
Wait a minute.
Who is the best Jordan? Is it Michael Jordan, Nike Air Jordan, or Jordan the titty model?
That plague heart's fucking dead.
These things are a joke, right? Come on, game, you're better than this.
We just gotta keep doing
Ooh, hello? Listen, the bangers coming out of that stereo there. Right, this is going to... One more plague heart, which I might be able to do now, and we can completely void all plague hearts. The other day I mentioned to my co-workers I make my bed every day. They looked at me like I was speaking Dutch. Is making the bed that uncommon? I am right there with you, Moria. I tidy the flat to, like, showroom condition every morning and every night. I might be a bit too far on that scale, but it keeps the demons at bay. How about that? Thank you, everybody, for the bits. I was a bit concentrated on plague hearts at the time. Terrorbaits has every day, usually. Sometimes I beat it to it. Damn straight. I think I'd be a big dribbling, depressed mess if I didn't get everything fucking tip-top before I started my day. Okay, next plague heart. Am I the only one that doesn't make my bed? I'm sure there's a lot of people, Snyder. I think it's personal preference. I live in the bins outside anyway, so it's a bit different for me. Just going to get in it and mess it up again. True. I can understand both, but it pisses me off if I don't. The rest is lying, of course. Oh man, I can't lie to yourself though, that's the thing.
Siddles sits on the seats on public transport that are reserved for pregnants, disabled or olds and looks aggrieved when one of the above requires the seat.
Disabled. Olds.
Who is the nation's favourite regional Dan? Is it Didsbury Dan, Salisbury Dan, Tewkesbury Dan or Glastonbury Dan?
Glastonbury. I bet there's a fucking dealer somewhere out there called Glastonbury Dan. I can almost guarantee it, in fact. Where's Tewkesbury? Pornhub shirt is back, absolutely. Yeah, I've got to represent my mother's line of work. She got me this from tireless work on her back. The Boklek, welcome to the stream. This is it. This is the last plague heart of the playthrough.
Just one more plague heart to go.
Alright, I just fucking said that, Trim. Relax. I just found a Danbury that is a place. Is this game worth it? I think it is. It's broken in many ways. It doesn't work in many ways, which is the same thing. Fuck. Trim's got the plague. He's got 2 hours to live. Let me just deal with this first. Fuck it. Actually, no. Let's go balls deep. Let's risk Trim's life. We can cure him. We can cure him.
Getting low on that. This thing's getting fucked up.
Fuck. He's only tricked.
Oh shit! The fucking. Yeah, but for its sins, I think this game does a lot of things that others don't, and I really like it for it. Right, that is Trim's a bit plagued, but he's just cleared out 3 plague hearts in one move. Fucking easy, does it? Yeah, for what it does unique, this game is absolutely worth it, I'd say. But it is wonky as fucking a lot of areas, as much as we love it. Right, Trim, you got 3 hours to live. I don't think he's going to do much at all, though. Can I disable VSync and play in 1080p? I don't know. Yes, you can disable VSync and you can play in 1080p, even though I'm playing in 900p now because of my stupid fucking setup.
Is it Slopsy Giuseppe? Is it Slopsy Joe? Or is it Slopscorn?
Slopscorn. Once I sat in one of those disabled seats on the bus, we were like 5 people. Me sitting in one of the 8 seats for disabled people, and an old lady comes up to me to spew some venom about me sitting there. I just stared her down and lifted my pant leg to show my brace. She got red in the face and went to sit at the back of the bus. Got her. Credit to you, Pearl for staying quiet as well. It's not saying something. Because I had a cracked version to try it out, but it didn't let me play in 1080p. It was always locked to 60. Maybe the paid version is fixed. I would say it is. It runs like butter when I'm playing it at 1080. It's 1080-60. I just can't do it for the stream, that's all. Thing is, you can just go back to the base and cure it like it's nothing. Exactly. I'm going to go and do exactly that right now. In fact, I could just go to an outpost and do it. So, we are clear of plague hearts. I'm going to put Trim to bed before he dies. Life's too short. Do it. Do what? What are you doing? I'm going to go ask this person out. Veto all plague heals. We should have done that early doors. Like, if we was to make that rule now, it's basically Trim's dead in 3 hours and he loses all his points. It's a bit of a, let's do this specifically to fuck Trim manoeuvre. Maybe we do it for the next one, though. Disable all curing the plague. Definitely we do, actually. We work together and he quits them. Wait, is it one of them places where you're not allowed to have an in-work romance, or you're a massive twat? Wait, the visitors in that base are hostile. People in that house, we didn't respond to them in time, and now they want to bip us. So you're allowed to. 3 hours to finish the game and keep Trim alive. Speedrun, the juiciest part of the game. Right, now, we destroyed all the plague hearts, which means Juggernauts and Ferals spawn, I think, 3 times more likely. Just fist his anus in the store cupboard. There you go, Pearlgower. While we're all trying to make silly fucking advice, Brian absolutely nails it with a bit of sound and mature fucking tips and hints. That means, Satan, it does. It means no more red-eyed zombies are going to spawn, but it also means that the fucking special zombies are going to spawn more.
Who is the best Pearl?
Ooh,
is
shit.
it Pearlgower, Pearl, of Dojam Pearl, Pearl Hickey from My Name is Pearl, or Edward Stanley, the 19th Pearl of Darby?
I like Dojam and Pearl. Otto, welcome to the stream. Trim is dead in 3 hours. Although we're just going to go and cure it very easily. I'm not going to vote for you, Pearl. Actually, I am, because you're an orange. Pearl, you get votes for the best Pearl award. Didn't King Edward make potatoes, though? Did he invent potatoes? I think that's how that worked. Settles, thank you for the host. Anybody know the name of this bridge here? Anybody know why this bridge right here is significant in any way? Maybe the little bit there? Okay, I'm hosting. Wait, why? Best Pearl was definitely Pearl Harbor. It's Jordan Bridge. Did you get laid on it? No, it's where a certain survivor that didn't want to join the group got stuck in an endless run back and forward
Who
loop.
is the best Orgu? Is it Orgu of Wallachia, Orgu of Balakia, or is it in fact Orgu of Phalakia?
Phalakia. Wait, is that fingers or gobs? Right. That is Plague Heart's done. I think Trim's earned a rest. Actually, it's not. He's earned more than a rest. We need to cure his blood plague before he dies in 2 hours and 54 minutes. Why did you name it so, by the way? Wait, name what? Oh, the Siddles Bridge. It's relevant somewhere, but I can't exactly tell you why. Why can't I interact with the... No, don't do that. Craft a blood plague cure, please. There we go. Very good. Is it in my bags? It is not. Go get it. What's the most random fact you guys know?
Who is the ultimate tag? Is it Tag Slack, Tag Hoyer, or Tag, the popular playground frivolity?
What the fuck is frivolous about Tag? And it's also called Tig. You will find, sorry. Right, cure the plague, Trimmy. You're not looking so good. Tig, do you have special needs? It was always Tig round here. But since when has anybody cared what Yorkshire thinks? You find the best is argue. We all knew the most random fact Stubbler knows. Wait, what's the most random fact I know? It must be a northern thing. Dan, Hislop, is it a northwestern thing or is it just northeastern shitty just northeastern Scotland? Right, I do need fuel, but we have to do infestations. Who do we take out for infestations out of all of these beautiful people? It was Tiggy it, apparently. I'm on your side too, Siddles. Right, we don't take out Trim, and we don't take out Krishman, but who do we take out? It is Eric's job, you're right. We could take War Doge out, according to Pearlgower. Pretty sure we called it Tig. See? Tig? Tag is an American corruption. I don't know why that made me laugh. Let's start using the term American corruption more often. Oh, here she is, our American.
What the fuck is Tig?
It's the same as Tag that you play over there in Arkansas or wherever you live. The facts about War Doge are: he sold fertilizer, he was raised by a single mother, he's a veteran gambler and owned a smartphone once.
Who is the best Trim? Is it Trim, former James Bond Timothy Dalton, or Trim, the town in County Meath, Ireland, situated on the River Boyne?
River what? Oh, Boyne. I thought it was Boyne. Kept a smartphone. Well, there's no point in keeping it nowadays, is there?
It's pronounced ta-a-a-a-ag.
With the blood plague threat to your town eliminated and a leader established, your community now has the opportunity to leave a permanent legacy for the world. Pursue your leader's goals to define the legacy of your community and your mark on history.
It's T-Dog, and I know where he used to live.
Eric, shut
Might
up.
be a lot of supply there.
Just shut up. I'm trying to read the fucking quest. What a legacy, a smartphone owner. Oh, it sets him apart from the rest of the group. Tag. Thank you for the bits, everybody. Timothy Dalton. It might actually be a Cybertron day after all. Right, we are going to take Eric out. I think Eric is blunt weapons. Take him out with a nail puller, they're quite heavy. Take him out with a deck destroyer, which I've been called in the past. Everything right? Look at that!
Who is the best Dark Satanica? Is it Dark Satanica or Dark Satan Collymore?
Not really, Hislop. Close. I don't think Dan's having that one either. Right, we're going to take out another fuel can. We might be burning through a lot of our fuel reserves, but we can get some later. We've got to clear out infestations, and then we can start doing the final quests. Now the fucking world's 50 times more dangerous. We don't seem to have as many Brogans as we used to. Is that a problem? Fuel her up, Eric. It has space. I like the fact you read something with the word legacy after I wrote it in chat. Apparently we've got to define our legacy goals. Look at Crisis up there with Trim back to back defending the base. Yeah, why is Eric's stamina down? I haven't used Eric in ages.
I'm good, but I ain't that good.
That's a good point, actually. Why is Eric's blue line near the minimap at half? Can we fix that, maybe? If we go back, let me just go and check. I don't want Eric going out half-assed. This is a character we actually like, not like Trim. You have to define your legacy goals. What I'm thinking of as a group is we define the Doomhaus as smartphone owners. And that'll really set us apart in the apocalypse. Sounds like a performance review. But it does sound like an interview question, doesn't it? Why can't I use the... Hello?
Who is the best Satanica? Is it Dark Satanica? Or Satanica Rice? Or perhaps Father Christmas Dark Santanica?
Why can't I? Trauma recovery. First aid kit restores up to 50 lost max health from trauma and can resume maximum threat from injuries. Can I have something like that but for...
Trick question. It's Carlos Santanica.
Santanica Rice. Let's just go out like this, fuck it. Carlos Santanica. I hate this community. In-game and out. Right, infestation time. We're off chopping again. The ultimate cleanup. If I was to put Cybertron on, when should I put it on? I can't even drive today. And usually I'm so good. Oh, I don't want to be fighting more ferals. Oh yeah, Pearlgower. Fucking... We finally found a chef. I don't know if you were there for that stream. Sofan. And we was incredibly happy with him. We'd finally found a cook, because we've needed a cook and a mechanic for the majority of this playthrough. We finally got Sothan, it was all going well, and Moria took him out to clear an infestation. He got trapped in a building, a load of hordes joined him, and we never saw him again. Do you want a toot, Didgeridoo? You can have a toot. Just a little one there. There you go. Actually, that did fuck me, innit? The joke was that it wouldn't. Oh shit! Screamer, 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 screamer! Got him. Ow! So yeah, rest in peace, Sothan, basically. No more omelettes. We had one good meal out of him, and then he got shot. Get on the car, right? See if I can get this screamer. That's a long way away for a crossbow shot, Eric. You sure you're up for it? Nice. I just have to clear out the zombies now. I can get my bolts back, can't I? Maybe I thin the herd. Did the bolt drop? Wait, it didn't. Does that not happen with this gun? Livid. Fuck. Well, that's not fair. How come you can pick bolts up from the other crossbows, but you can't from this one? Ah! When you got more meals out of him than I did from my first two boyfriends. Hey, as somebody that doesn't cook for people, I find that very offensive. It looks like... Put on at the midstream break, alright then.
Which is your favorite toot? Is it Toots from Toots and the Maytals? Is it Tutti Frutti? The London Underground stop of tooting? Or maybe a simple toot of a horn?
Tooting. Is it Tooting? What's Tooting Beck, or have I made that up? Is it Tooting Beck a place? Where's that? What's that? I like this survey. Oh, we can take bolts back. But not all of them, evidently. This fucking crossbow is tippy toppers. Tootsie, the one with Dustin Hoffman. Is it a real place? Where's Tooting Beck? Have I just doxed myself? Because it's like a street over from where I am now. Next to Tooting, probably. It's where all the losers go. Yeah? Yeah? Oh. Fine work, Stubbler. That's why you're nobody's favourite streamer. Okay, that's another infestation cleared out. It's nice we can actually play State of Decay like real players now and not just fuck about with our own stupid rules. Tootsie is a movie from the 80s. There you go, Dan. You forgot that on your list. I don't want to be returning to base yet. We're fucking busy. Go away, game. Got stuff to chop. Satanica rice. That should have killed that game off, but it's carried on going. That's why I've got...
Tooting Bec is in the London Borough of Wandsworth, South London, England. It is named after Bec Abbey in Normandy, which was given land in the area after the Norman conquest. Saint Anselm, the second abbot of Bec, is reputed to have been a visitor to Tooting Bec before he succeeded Lanfranc as Archbishop of Canterbury. Saint Anselm also gives his name to the Roman Catholic Church at the corner of Balham High Road and Tooting Bec Road. A relief sculpture of Saint Anselm visiting the Tortoise.
I'm not going to speak anymore. I think I'll just let Siri do all the hard work. I'll just sit here and be bad at State of Decay instead. Thank you for the bits, Jan. Right, can I have infestations cleared, please?
You're looking to trade. Just come on by. We got
I'm starting to
the
think
deal.
that this vehicle is fully upgraded. It's not just like a weird military vehicle. It's actually a... So all our vehicles could look like this. Imagine, Ryan, let me just pose this question to you. Imagine a Brogan with this level of armour on it. Would that not be the most ridiculous, but B, the best thing we've ever done in a video game? The most powerful bad car in the history of video games. Wait, how many screamers? Just the one? Yeah, this just makes clear out infestations fucking massive. It's been hicked. Wait, if there was somebody that could go like apocalypse level upgrades on their on their vehicle, I'd respect it. I'll allow it. Or would it take away some of the beauty of the Broken in its sort of brightly coloured simplicity? This is more Mad Max than Deep South, though, isn't it? Pearl. Right, what's left? No zombies and 2 screamers. I can deal with that. And a simple mind. Whoa! What about a bloodhound? Oh, Maga sticker, absolutely. Fucking screamers, they're just inside the window. Screamers, come through the door, please. Fucking idiots, there we go. There's one screamer dead, and another screamer dead, and one more zombie. Dead. Fucking hell, we are chopping here. I don't know what to do now. Do we just keep going through these infestations until it's clear, and then we can do our define our legacy? Define this community in 3 words. It's like a Friday stream, this, but more offensive. Right, there is the hospital up the road. We have an outpost there that we could potentially steal some good stuff from. A bucket of shit. Maybe hold off on the honesty a bit, Ryan. Twats, cunts, and Surtham. Technically 4 words, but I'll give you that. So what you're saying now, in the community as we have it, there is absolutely no redeeming features now Surtham's died. Oh, no, there is. There's Chris Man. There is another nice person. Unfortunately, it's Chris Man. So we're putting good people in danger. Maybe Surtham died because he was too nice. How about that? I don't know whether to go back to the base and protect it. Sounds like a Guy Ritchie movie. Twats, cunts, and Surtham. 2 smoking Surthams. Now there's just one, and he's not smoking. He's just rotting away, laid in the remains of a restaurant, out in the fucking sunlight because we never actually gave him a proper burial because we're bad people. Right, another infestation. I'm starting to see the benefits of having a mechanic. Maybe we should have one ourselves. Right, kill the screamer. There we go. There's always one that stays alive. Shit, that fucking zombie's gonna pull me out. No, got him. Bring out the screamer, please. He's right there at the door. Fucking upgraded vehicles are amazing. Maybe it would have made shit too easy if we'd have been upgrading vehicles from the start. Look how many zombies you can run over in these things without doing any damage to it. So, the rules of the next playthrough are fucking ridiculous. No, we didn't. This upgraded vehicle just, it came upgraded. We just found it like that. Fucking shut up! Fucking... There we go. 3 zombies left to kill. No, we never got a mechanic for... We got a cook, like I say, for all of fucking 2 minutes for what good it did us. Fucking game! Get... Equip the other weapon, Eric. Nail puller. Ooh. Right, safe. Why can't I move? What am I stuck on? Hello, game? Thank you. Find a bitch pearl and I'll be sure to fix shit. To be honest, we have an extra bed now, even though we're in the end game phase. If we was to find somebody with a proper name, we would take them, right?
Nice. Looks like the infestations
I think we
are
should
getting
have
back
to.
under control.
Okay, everything's good. Right? Deal? Game? Happy with that? Cool. Eric's back up to max stamina for what he can achieve. That's actually a real name, Ryan. It's a bit insensitive that you're laughing at her. She's part of the Danish bitch family. They say it the other way. They're like the Japanese in Denmark. They have their names split in the wrong direction. Right, this is our outpost. I'm gonna get a repair kit, I think, for that. Where's the... Yeah, royalty. Yeah, genuinely royalty. Where's... There. Okay, I need a fucking repair kit. Put some weapons away. Oh yeah, Christ, I got Trim to make a really good weapon. Let me see if I can get him to make another one. Look at this. Look, Trim can make these masterwork weapons. Do we have a transition mace, a crow's beak, a razor-edged machete, or a rebar blade? I like the idea of a razor-edged machete. A brutal handmade machete pattern blade with a razor-sharp edge for maximum dismemberment. I'm going to go for that. Now, does that put it in my... No? It's got to be in here somewhere, right? Where is it? There. Legendary melee weapons. What does it look like? Doesn't look all that much, but I think it's quite light. Yeah, it is. Right, what was I getting anyway? A repair kit. Fucking game starts wobbling like this, it's annoying. Give me a repair kit. Let's go fix the truck up when it starts smoking. I vote we just spend the night destroying... Oh shit, completely unnecessary, Eric, but fine. Spend the night clearing infestations and then we can start in the morning. Right, there's one more left. In 16 seconds the base is about to get overrun with zombies, but I think they should have it covered. They're probably just going to blow through loads of our ammo. Pearl Bitchfit Gower is my real name. Alright, giving all your information out. Next you'll be like Didgeridoo giving his phone number out to Dude Nez. Right, dealt with that back at base. It said goal failed apparently. Because I didn't go back and save the Doomhaus. Well, fucking sue me. Tell you what, we haven't seen that many special zombies to say they're supposed to be spawning a lot more. Right, if I was to...
Just dropped off some goodies. Hope it helps.
A noodle knife has been dropped off at base. Everything's fucking food related today. Shit, I used a fucking arrow. Streamer in the back's dead. Streamer in the front's dead. Streamer inside's being a cunt about it. Got him. Right, there's all the streamers. Screamers. Now if I use the vehicle to run the rest over, we should be golden. I'll go in and get my arrows back as well. I'll stretch, thank you for the reminders. Do they call their dukes doofs? Viewer says no, fucking Little Britain references. Was Little Britain ever that good? I can't remember. Good, 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 good. Yeah, part of me thinks it wasn't. I'm not sure. How old was we when that came out? Yeah. What were we, like 17, weren't we? It was so awful, it was good. This weapon's weird, look at it. Ooh. Look at this fucking... Alright, having trim in the group's actually quite a good thing. Yeah.
The cupboard's bare, man.
Maybe we were just too young to notice. Right, where's all the arrows? I fired a bunch of arrows in here. Why can't I have them back? Fucking game. Each joke might have been funny in the first... Yeah, exactly. It's one of them things that's one episode. It's good for one episode and didn't need to be as long as it is. Did anybody watch the second episode of that partridge thing as well? Did that hold up after another version of the same thing? We recently watched it, though, the whole thing again in the pub. Would never get away with it now. It's a bit sad, isn't it, really? Because it's not offensive, it's just silly. Dan said episode 2 was better. The second episode, was it? My arsehole girlfriend watched it last night. It was on behind me, but I didn't pay attention. I'll have to watch it. Britain, Britain, Britain. We've had running water for over 10 years and we invented the cat. It's still the best intro I've ever heard. Are you fucking doubting those facts? It was good the first couple of times, then it got old. Yeah, I agree. I think the lassie's spewing every time she finds out the food she eats is made by a black girl is a little bit offensive. It is, yeah. It's not, but it's satire. It's not. It's offended white people, and that's always alright in my eyes. Alright, big man, don't have to worry about you outside our base anymore, because it's not our base. Are you offended as a white person by it, Siddles? The fat girl that suggests fat people eat dust was great too. True. I mean, I admire his bravery, but maybe, like you say, it'd be a bit more brave if it happened now. Maybe people were offended by it back then, but we don't have to sit and hear people's boring opinions on Facebook and Twitter like back then, like we do now. Right. Good. Good. Come on, bring out your screamers. Back then, people used to just change the channel. Truth. Now they think that people care about what they think about stuff. Spread it to the world. There was an age for sketch shows. It's probably difficult to achieve one with any nuance or originality after the 90s. Yeah, and also as well, you don't need a sketch show when people usually consume everything in, like... A sketch is just a short on YouTube now, isn't it? Nobody wants an hour of that. Short form content is all the rage, isn't it now? Shut up, Screamer. Shit. Sketches of yeah, exactly. So basically we're saying Dan and his gifts are the Little Britain of 2019. No, absolutely, Pale Guy. But people have a place for short form content, comedy ideas, don't they? It's called Facebook. Dan is a disable. Fucking hell. Can I shouldn't be out of the car, should I? Let me go back to the car. Eric, next some snacks, let's go and do this the proper way. The Screamer's outside now, so we don't have to worry. Remember that time when I used to be so terrified to even stand up because I thought the dark was scary, and now look at this. Scrape the zombies off on the wall, please. Thank you. There's our pal the Screamer. Done. Done. Right, how many zombies are left? 3. Where are they all? Ooh, they found me first. What? Oh, we're sheriffs, aren't we? Trust us to pick the weirdest one.
No more of that.
My co-worker that works in border control used computer says no to a guy that just landed from the UK and asked a question. Okay, at least he might have got the reference. I'm going to say it went over well.
Okay, looks like our infestation problem is over for now.
Wait, is that all of the infestations? No. Why would you say that when there's still another fucking bunch of infestations? And then what is our thing? Define your community's legacy. It means we have to do Eric's thing about Anthony quest, even though we have an Anthony in the group now. This I wonder if this is going to become game breaking. This bug. I might have to go back and get some more fuel. Did I pick some up? I don't think I did I? Yeah, this bug might end up game breaking now I think about it. Because if every time we try this quest, it fucks the game up. And it spawns the character in dead, so we can't beat the quest. But now the game's telling us we have to beat that quest to continue.
Which is your favorite sketch? Is it an artist's pencil sketch? Is it etch a sketch? Maybe the neighborhood close to you that's a bit sketchy? Or is it in fact the footwear brand sketches?
Oh! I had vague memories of there being something red in this drawer down here, but it turns out it's a DS instead of a fucking Etch-a-Sketch. I'm sure it had an Etch-a-Sketch or something. Why are they not falling off? They're going to pull my doors off. Get the fuck off the car. Hello? Hello? Does she even exist? Fucking hell, there's a juggernaut around here and you're making me get off the fucking deal with your stupid face. The truck's too tall. Fucking hell, it's first world problems over here. Annoying bitch. Was it above the barriers? But what about the lampposts and stuff? Oh no, this isn't my base, is it? Oh, Wally's. I miss you, sir. And there's a fucking juggernaut here as well. You can fuck off, you factory. No offence to any juggernauts that are watching. Yeah, thank you, Remote Ed, but I'm going to get some fuel as we speak. That's why I'm here. You're a stupid zombie bitch, Ogre. I am very sorry, I shouldn't have said that. That was too far. I also need meds, I need those, and I need fuel. We say first world problems like they're small and insignificant, but they can't be because we solved all the third world ones over here. To be honest, that's quite true. It's demeaning that somebody's stressed about something. You could say, oh, can't pay my mortgage, I'm getting evicted. And you could call that a first world problem. Fuel. I was fucking staring at it then, couldn't work out what I needed. I need some actual fuel resources. Excuse me while I go and cry myself to sleep. Fuck, I've got him. I have no arrows to get. I got 3 out. So I've got 3 arrows, but I don't have any more. I kind of got a bit obsessed with crossbows at one point there, and used them too much. Monster stretch. I keep doing this when I'm raiding and can't get back. Now, most of the shit people who whine about these days, are very much first world problems. Though, absolutely. If you have a social media platform and the ability to whine about something, chances are it's something not worth whining about. Isn't it funny though when you have you've got a group of mates. If one person's always whining and bitching and moaning about stuff, you don't see them very much anymore, do you? You kind of shoo them out. But on the internet, it's currency. Maybe the internet is all the people that got shooed out of real world social groups and ended up there. Maybe that's why it's represented the way it is. Maybe that's also probably the least surprising thing the least surprising revelation in the world. I remember when my friend from America came to visit and watched the news, the top story was the fact our shopping carts are really dirty. He asked if that was it. Was that really the top story? No murders? Yeah. It's the premise of Hot Fuzz, isn't it, in a nutshell? Peaceful. An interesting idea, Stubbler. Are you alright? The first person to ever think of that. Maybe the internet doesn't behave properly because it's made of social outcasts. Very true. 3 screamers in a row. That's why all the best games are set there, though, Hislop. Holy fucking easiest infestation of my life. Where's the one zombie that's left? Strike. Better bowler than Nico, this fucker. Where's the last zombie?
Looks like this
that was her.
infestation bullshit is now yesterday's news.
If only you could have done that against Roman. Oh, can I get this ball? I can. Coming in. Come in.
What a fucking drop!
Thing is though, Pearlgower, is you start bragging about not having many murders, but this whole shopping carts being dirty thing is rather worrying. What have you got to say for your country? Don't think I could live in a country with dirty shopping carts. You need to rethink your living situation, I believe. Who was it was saying this game would be boring if it was set in the UK? Then again, the presence of the NHS would have probably stopped the outbreak in the first place, right? Denmark. Brilliant. Chris John, welcome to the stream. The British way to kill infestations. Could all zombies please form an orderly queue, line up in front of the car, and please allow yourself to be eradicated by my mini clubman S. They did report recently the bins you put your things in at security in the airport are more dirty than a public toilet. That is quite unsettling. True. True. Well, we'll just need to clean them shopping carts, and then I think you will elevate your country out of the third world, and we'll all be happily ever after. Fucking hell. Things you do when you're clearing out infestations. Right, there is an infestation at the Spoon and Cone ice cream store. Can you please form an orderly queue? There's never any infestations at the tartan mats. Why is that? Thank you, Screamer. And just like that, we have no infestations on the map. Pretty good. Fucking hell, we're smashing through all these quests now. What a bunch of cunts. Habil, welcome to the stream. How is... what was you playing? How is Path of Exile treating you? They know not to mess with us. Because look at the tartan mat siddles. He's a bastion of strength, stability, and security. Is there a trader? Did you see a trader? There is a wandering trader. I've got 8 minutes to go and see him. Where is he at? He's on the way. Good spot, Tag Slap. They may take our lives, but they'll never take our cut price groceries. And clean grocery carts, Denmark. Lovely, new league starts Friday. Diablo Mobile, wasn't it? Wait, to check who's taking credit for what? Hope all are well today. Are all well today? I believe we are. The new base is up and running. We have not got anybody killed. Trim dealt with all the plague hearts earlier. Eric's just dealt with all the infestations, and Sothan is still dead. No, wait, that's a negative. But hopefully we can get some more outposts here. They'll never take our tartan. That's because they don't want to. The face rockers have threatened us for too long. It's time to get rid of them. Thank you, Autododge, for the update. It turns out we've been ignoring all the other people in the community, and now they are fucking violent. I'm 3 months free of WoW. Pretty good, that's the spirit, Habil. Good on you. And now, after saying I would retired, I'm facing the fucking Nax grind again. Idiot. Luckily, shitty fucking Northdale are closing their servers. So I don't know what the point is. Have fun with that. I'll have fun in the instance, because it's one of the best ever made, but I don't think I'll have fun fucking grinding 60 nature protection potions for it. Balls to that. You did not have to bring that up. Wait, bring what up? Wait, have I just gone past the trader? Shit. When is Northdale shutting down and why? They're shutting it down because they're massive punk bitches and they decided to make way for classic. Nah, They actually said that when Classic comes out, they're pretty much done with devoting as much time to running a private server, so they're giving up the ghost. Dragging us all down with it. Even though it's fucking mental at the moment, like 14,000 on at peak times and stuff. It's getting ridiculous. Ooh, this trader means business. Shoot! Do you mind? Plus it doesn't need room. Yeah, true that. Get a paper route. Yeah, exactly, North Dale, to keep our fucking servers up. Right, bunk. It's not shut. It's going to shut down when Classic launches, though, Pearl. They've ramped up the release schedule, so AQ came out like 2 months ago. Nax is coming out very shortly. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to play either, Habil. Can I trade with you? What have you got? I want a mod. Small hobbyist grade device used for making one's own machine parts, hand drill press, and power tools. Fuck off. What's this though? CNC mill requires more efficient than scrappy materials for parts at a storage facility. That isn't bad though. I might take that back with me.
This load's gonna wear me out.
Drakkard Mexican, welcome to the stream. Yeah, classic. Well, we're all people that have played fucking. Well, most of us are currently raiding on private servers and played private servers pretty much exclusively for the last like 6 years. And I think we'd rather be on private servers than get Activision involved. Right, I don't think that worked, Tag Slack. Would feel pointless contributing on Northdale now, though, if it's just going to go to waste. Well, that's the thing. If you play enough vanilla, you get into the groove where it's not about legacy, it's about right now. Like, there's some servers, like the Kronos ones, that stay up forever, and your characters are always there, even when all the content's out and people have given it up. But I'm on there, even though I know my character's going to be destroyed soon. I'm there now just so I can see that cool content. Exactly, like Ryan says, it's a waste of time spent having fun. Isn't that a John Lennon quote or somebody? Dude, I love the Rolling Stones. At the time, I would have said no. If I'd spent that time learning German, I could test out of these fucking classes. There is always something better to be doing with your time. You make a fair point. The company is the best I've ever played under. Who is, sorry? Oh, for the Path of Exile company. 13-week dev cycle of new content free of charge. See, that's the business model that Activision should be pulling their finger out and getting involved with, even if it's not as profitable. That makes no sense, does it? I realise that's stupid. Obviously not Blizzard. True that! Grinding Gear Games. Quit Hearthstone 2. I hate to be one of them people that fucking gets an ad-on for bashing stuff. Mexican, thank you for the stream. Follow. Welcome to the stream. I don't know. I kind of don't feel like if I'm playing a game as a service, I want Activision near it at the moment. I hate to sound like one of them fucking losers. Okay, right, what am I doing here? I need more fuel. I'm just burning fuel, and I'm going to go and do Eric's mission where he goes and sees T-Dog, because we have to start getting missions done. Wait, I just had to get my bolt back. Straight through his head and landed over here. Pretty good. I don't even have a computer that could handle any kind of WoW. But what about the small house, Pearlgower? No, I agree, Habil. I'm with you. That's what I'm saying is I don't want to be one of the people that just sits on a fucking online platform and starts bashing games all the time. But no, I agree. If you don't agree with something, just don't buy it. One more fuel tank. How has Eric not lost any stamina? Right now it uses 97% of my CPU with 2 browsers open. Shit. Don't pop out chat, Pearlgo, you'll burn your house down. I don't think Right, I've got 2 fuel left, I need to fix that. A tree could run WoW these days. What about vanilla WoW, Ryan? You know how big the client is? It's like 5 gig or something. And there's enough content in there to keep you going for about 10 years for 5 gig. Why don't they make games like that anymore? Fucking what was Red Dead? 100 and something on Xbox? 104 gig or something? Then again, that's just as fucking fat with content as well. But let's not talk about Red Dead. You say a tree could run it. It's pretty weird actually, because I saw fucking Treebeard was playing it last time I logged on.
You in here or what?
That was awful. That was terrible. Can I go on a midstream break just to get away from that? I like the fact that I cleared my browser history. We know what your fucking browser history is full of, Pearlgower. It's just not as good as its chief competitor, The Witcher 3. That's satire, by the way. Hislop's not a loser. Well, he is, but not in that regard. Abiel's right. If you don't like something, just don't buy it. Yeah. If you bitch and moan about it, but buy it anyway, they've still got your money. Precisely. They'd rather have 90 unhappy customers and 10 that are spending a fucking fortune than the opposite. Cleared. For some reason, it remembers my search for Sunken Temple Vanilla WoW items as the only thing for S. Well, it just knows how often you want Sunken Temple Vanilla WoW items. It thinks you're stupid for not calling it the Temple of Hakar, however it is. That's me with the Black Flag Tour. I hate it, I loathe to support it, but here I am with my ticket. Exactly.
Well, this just makes my goddamn...
Just brought the results up. Wait, what? I think we've had this discussion. If you are to the point where you're angrily talking about entertainment products on the internet that you've spent disposable income on, then you're too invested and you need to take a step back. Right, so now we go down here and hopefully the Anthony character's not dead. Because if this is the case, then this playthrough might be fucked. So basically, somebody stole from Eric's former drug dealer. So Eric's going to the bit of the area now where the guy called Anthony is apparently holed up. That might be Google autocomplete rather than browser autocomplete. Can you imagine? The most... Every time... the majority of people that type the letter S on Google are looking for Sunken Temple Vanilla WoW items. Fucking hell, I think Activision are onto a winner with this upcoming release then, if that's the case. I do, absolutely. I'm just trying to work out all the good items that we can give priority to Crisis over Dan on when we run it.
Dead! You hear me? Dead!
Like that mace drop from Gnomrigan the other day, and me and Mina were like, "Oh, Gratz Crisis!" Completely forgot that Dan could roll on it, and he just didn't because he thought that we was. Dan, by the way, you could have rolled on that. We just forgot you could use it. Right? Is he alive? No, he's dead. This fucking game is so broken. There's no quest items up because he's supposed to be alive, but every time we get up here, he's dead.
It's my fucking heart to see
Still
like
that need
this.
greed thing in WoW, yeah. So if it's an upgrade, you click need and you get priority over the people that just want it to sell. I could restart State of Decay.
Oh, perfect.
Got some meds from it though, which is good. But Anthony's been turned. Take him out. He's fucking dead. Right, I've taken him out. Surprised Dan doesn't need. He did at first. Fucking Olga did it to try and troll us. Look, there's no note or anything tag slap.
That's damn heavy.
I can drop that. I don't need backpacks, so we've got loads of them. Alright, let me restart State of Decay. To be fair, this might be a good way of farming medical resources. I didn't know any better. Twat. Yeah, you did. You said you were doing it as a joke. Right, let me go to the main menu. We can't have this fucking quest broken. Go back in. I don't know a way that we can complete the game because this quest is a barrier to getting to the final ones. We've been laughing and joking about the. Right.
Hey, folks. I can, but humor me.
Pursue your leader's goals. But what is our leader's goals? See, the quest disappeared. But is Eric just going to say, hey, I've got an idea? Also, why is his bag
That
changed?
shit's gonna slow me down.
Where's the car? The community's goals are to detain everyone.
I need a break.
Your leader's goal is killing Chrisman. Like, Chrisman? Like she killed Sothan? You mean, Moria? I bet the quest's going to pop up again and we won't be able to do it. Look at Eric, he's green despite having an orange weapon and an orange crossbow. Do I still have the meds in the back of the car? I do.
How about this?
Travel to the hut.
Nobody's gonna
Look,
convince me that's a good plan.
now we've got to go back to T-Dogs. The fuck? Let's try it again. We'll go have... We need to beat it somehow, don't we? Right, is it going to take longer to do this quest than it did to find fucking 8 survivors? Much like all greens, most of our favourite tools are orange. That's actually pretty good. As dirty as I feel for admitting it. Alright, you win. Maybe, how about this? How about this, Ryan? This is my fix for this quest. We go to T-Dogs, we fucking find the item that takes us over to Trim on the hill, and then we stealth up to him and see if we can catch the game unawares. Maybe. It says he's been turned, but he's just dead.
Here's a thought.
You fucking idiot, weren't it? No, we can catch him unawares. By him, I mean the game. Why is it so broken? That's the house. I had the wrong house. I'm going to run out of fuel doing this. Just go back and forth up and down the fucking map trying to do a broken quest. Also, when did it turn from missions to quests? We used to call the shit missions back in the day. Back when Grand Theft Auto was the only open world game any of us had ever played.
You in here or what?
T-Dog is on slippery boy. He keeps killing Trim in the night. Right, sneak into here. Open this up again.
Damn it. Locked. Guess I'll do what I came here for.
This house is probably full of zombies.
Good luck with this.
Feather the fast search. Right, now travel to Andy's campsite to recover the drugs he stole from T-Dog. Did he say that before? Have I just driven back here for no reason? Or it may be updated when I got in. Modern games and missions. Nerd shit nonsense is quests. No, but it's... I had to get that zombie off. That was intentional. It had to be... I don't get it. Sorry, yeah, in modern games, everybody calls it quests. Is it because... Maybe it's just us because we played so much WoW. Back in the day, it used to be missions. Alright, Juggy.
There it goes.
I should not have done that. That was a... Why did I even think that was a good idea? Do you know what I did there, Augur, don't you? You know what I did there? Yep, you right. Bumped the Juggy. Right. T-Dog's campsite. How close are we getting? I think it's on that hill above me. I'm going to stealth up on him, Ryan, and this is going to fix it. I refer back to you fucking idiot. Right, let's kill this zombie here. Park the car there. Stealth. Drop off some of the heavy shit. Then we're going to stealth up to Trimini Cricket. In the woods. Watch this, watch this. I will, pal. Thank you very much for the advice. I'll make them feel don't worry, everybody. Shit, that's not stealthy. This is terrible. Eric, you've made an awful mistake. Get back on your knees. Good man. I'm going to be furious if this works. We're going to catch him unawares. Cyan Marley, welcome to the stream. To the host. Did I say that right? Cyan or Cyan? Wait, Siam? What country's Siam now? Siam. What country's...
Rip your head off and shit down your neck.
Wait, he's being fucking... He's being...
And I'm out of gas.
What is that? What are you?
That was my last shot.
What the fuck? Was that a clown? Thailand, that's it. This is him. He's on his feet. Is he? Or is he laid dead?
Breaks my fucking heart to see you like this. Sorry it has to end like this.
Find the stash of stolen prescription drugs.
I am so sorry.
It's worked. Why was there a clown right there? Was that like a special zombie or something?
And that's a score.
One lucky fuck.
Hey Ryan.
Here. See you losers in a bit.
Hey Ryan. Fucking sneaking up on him worked. I have no idea. The reason I suggested that is because at one point... Ooh, no. Can I loot that clown, maybe? I don't want to try. But I don't want to do it while there's a fucking horde up my bum. Yeah, the reason I did that is because every time you drive up to it, he starts getting fucking angry and shouting and screaming, and then he's dead by the time you get up there. Let me go and check this clown. Without getting Eric killed, of course. Are you a fucking zombie I can loot? No, you're not. You're just a clown.
That's the last of that shit.
A little bit of a heal. Right, let's go back to the car. Get pills. What for, Pearl? Why did this game so fucking busted and broken? As much as I love it. For stamina. Pills don't help stamina. Pills help with, fucking health, and snacks are for stamina. I could go and get snacks, but it's not as easy as just getting them. You have to go and find them or go to an outpost. Right, let's go back this way. Kerbrick, welcome to the stream. Every time I swing by this channel, there's a survivor who's about to collapse from fatigue. Maybe I keep him out a bit too long. We've just done that broken quest that we've had since the start of the fucking game, though, which I'm happy about. Just got to get back on drips of fuel. You're a Red Bull. Fucking hell, Auger, that's a bit fucking savage, is it not? Should have... Hopefully I can actually get back with the amount of fuel we've got. Should we do it as the crow flies? No, wait, this should work. This should just take us straight back to the strip mall. Will it not? Holy fuck, that's a shortcut. There's usually a big, like, ravine or something in the... Why did I say that? Why did I fucking open my mouth? Christ. Stupid ravine, it snuck up on me. We've done it though, we've cleared out all the play carts. We have cleared out all the infestations, and now we're ticking off the quest and entering the end game period. Don't need to be there, do I? I need to go back to the base, which is here. There's a little spot on the right side that's passable 75% of the time. 75% of the time? How could it change? Although I like the sound of it. Unless you mean the blue pill. What's all that stuff about? What is that pill stuff about? That's incels, right?
Supplies delivered.
Let's be responsible about how we use it, people.
Don't worry. You get first pick.
How did he die? Oh yeah. Trim bipped him. Probably depends on the car. Yeah, you're right. I was talking about the fake Viagra's in condom machines. I thought you were talking about the incel blue pill, black pill thing. I may have taken a bit of a different direction right there. I read a big article on the incels the other day, so much more bonkers than I thought. It's silly, isn't it? Like, they're some of the biggest, like, they behave in such a scummy way, but what set of life circumstances has to line up for you to turn into something like that? I kind of sympathise with the situation they're in, if not their fucking behaviour. Not their behaviour at all, might I add. But there's got to be a strange line of circumstances to make somebody end up like that.
Why are you talking about me?
We're just trying to get into the mind of people like yourself, Trim. 80% of what they are before you reach the sinister side is just social anxiety. Yeah, exactly. And it's the downside of the internet where you can find a community for any type of person, isn't it? So if you can find a community for people that are dickheads, then it breeds more dickheads. How about that? Right, on the topic of incels, I have far more in common with them than I thought. Well, we've all known that for a while, we just didn't want to tell you. Right, I'm going for a quick midstream break, and then I shall return. Never heard of this black pill thing, but goddamn incels are crazier than I thought, right? There's so much of it as well. I just don't have any of the toxicity. Right, we have a survivor in a shed down there. To save your victory over the blood plague, take control of Moria. We're going to celebrate our victory over the blood plague. And Wardoge, I'm just joined, wants to evict the free spirits down the road. Brilliant. Fuck off, you Chad. Right, anyway, I've got the music on. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Come me I to yes is. This makes my penis become the big penis.
Trim, that one looked fucking awful. Can I apologise to everybody that had to listen to Trim's shitty bits right there? But thank you for him, Trim. It's essentially the obvious, keep getting knocked back or mocked by girls and finding a set of other people in the same situation who reinforce their beliefs instead of getting over it. True that. It's basically like... Okay, this might be a controversial way of saying it. It's basically like religion, where when when bad things happen to you, you can say it's not your responsibility. It's the responsibility of something more out of your control. Do you know what I mean by that? And then they don't have to feel personally responsible. Yeah, you're right, actually.
Hey, amigo.
Right, and we need to find Moria. Most of these things are cult religion or cult-like. Truth. Mina, welcome to the stream. We've destroyed all the plague hearts.
Seaman? More like seaman. I love men in and around my mouth. Oh, why did my dad leave me? I'm so alone. Oh God, I can only find happiness in a bottle of semen.
How did that take over?
Good to see you, ain't there?
Right, talk to 2 members of your community about the defeat of the blood plague. The defeat of the blood plague. Yes, we did. We chose them all. Look. And it's set up and ticking nicely, actually. We haven't found any new survivors, particularly. Okay. It's all circling around a running theory that 20% of the best-looking men have sex with 80% of the women, so there's not enough for everybody. It all boils down to entitlement in the end. True that. What the fuck you beating the game? We are. There's no more plague arts on the map. There's no fucking infestations. And now Moria just wants to talk to the members of her community to celebrate about her successes. Mina, come back. Mina, come back. Come here. Mina, stop leaving us. We defeated the blood plague and we didn't have to become monsters to do it. The world's not worth saving unless we can make it a better one. Alright, Mina, a bit short words there. I'll go speak to Crisis about it. I have to admit, you've gotten some good results, Sheriff. Thank you, Crisis. I know we didn't always agree on things, but I appreciate the words of support.
Sure, whatever.
Fucking, why is everybody giving me short shrift?
Hit with new problems is that you get to figure out new solutions.
The name of Fastwire's tune is Jestel, by the way. I never answered your question last night. I see. This is gay. Fucking hell. My arsehole girlfriend last night told me I have gay legs. Right, pursue your leader's goals, but we don't have any leader's goals. Is it true? Are they pretty? I think they are, kind of. I think a lot of the issues people make a big deal out of boils down to entitlement, not ever interacting with people who share your exact beliefs on everything, and the internet is the worst place in the world for challenging that. I don't even know what it means, Mina, but I sort of agree. Right, I guess what we do now is we go and do War Doges. Right, War Doge basically wants to go and kill some people.
Get on that.
Alright, no, let's do what War Doge says. War Doge wants to go out here, and he wants to go and shoot a bunch of actual survivors. But where is War Doge? Is he in here somewhere? I'll stretch. Does your legs fancy the legs of other men? Is that where she's got it from? It doesn't make sense now you put it that way. War Doge, come with me.
You're still kicking.
If you wouldn't mind coming with me, I need some help.
Right, we're going to go and... As our position of the sheriffs of this wasteland,
Sheriff, we got a serious problem out here.
On my way.
You're the best.
Hang on a minute. This is one of the sheriff's goals. I have legs. Fucking hell, Ryan. Sorry, I didn't realise I would have entered into the Ryan show. Why don't you brag about it? Rub it in what I do. Exactly. Everybody hate Ryan from now on. There's a sheriff who's gone missing. I'll just hold War Doge's thing off. No, somebody has gone missing and we need to go and sort it out. That's definitely a legacy girl. There you go, a legacy girl. True that. Right, I need some 7.62 rounds and a big fucking bipper that can shoot them. These are all the big 7.62 bippers, aren't they? Is there a good fucking rifle with a scope on it? Actually, we don't need a scope, do we? Bolt Scout. Bolt Scout. AK. Okay.
Just load it.
Well, who fucking raid for us?
The best harmless entitlement debate is people who don't like the Download Festival lineup. It is impossible. I think it was. I can't remember whether we said it in here or elsewhere. It is impossible to make a good download lineup because 80% of any festival. No, actually, the festivals aren't so entitled, are they? 80% of people always think they like bands that are better than what are given on main stage. And probably, in their minds, they're right, which is 100% right. But it's yeah, you're right. It's a perfect example of it. Trim, finally, people don't have me. There you go. Don't hate me. Have me hate me. Come on, Trim. Making a Facebook page to join the haters of Ryan together. See that? And then we can just sit about how we all hate Ryan in our own unique ways. I am really running out of fuel. We might have to go and get more fuel before I start pissing about like this. Because otherwise the fucking base is going to fall apart. People who complain about it then go anyway, despite the huge number of other festivals out there, like me going for Tool. Well, that's the beauty, isn't it? There's always one band you like on it. It might be worth going just for that band. Plus, it's like,
Got stuff to do.
the bands are 20% of a festival, aren't they? Unpopular opinion, download is shite. That's the popular opinion, Trim. The unpopular opinion is saying, you know what, it's a good weekend either way. I'm considering Bloodstock just for Bloodstock have taken Parkway Drive? What? Bloodstock ahead. What about when people didn't think Lamb of God were heavy enough to headline Bloodstock? And now we've got a band that fucking... What? Sabaton as well. What's happened to Bloodstock? I can remember when like fucking Watain weren't heavy enough for Bloodstock once upon a time. What are you guys on about? It is a lower key metal festival in the UK called Bloodstock. Send it into a mini download for marketability reasons. I don't know about that. I liked it when it was... Well, I mean, even though if it's not the music I would sort of tend towards, I'd nothing against Sabaton and sorry, fuck, I spoiled my joke. Nothing against Parkway Drive and Scorpions, of course, but it just seemed a strange pick for Bloodstock. Sabaton have always been exactly the kind of band that Bloodstock wants. Maybe I just had my vision of what Bloodstock is skewed a little bit.
You got some Z's. Closer than I like.
No, I'm not saying it. Because we need to pretend to be sheriffs right now. We've been doing side quests up to now. I don't know if the difficulty might spike if we're attacking... If somebody's been kidnapped. As the sheriff, is this going to be a bit of a dangerous... Is the mission's going to start getting a bit tricky? It's all power metal and related naff stuff and a couple of bands to get people to actually buy a ticket. Well, that's... yeah. But basically, I'm basing this off people saying Lamb of God weren't heavy enough for it. We have Copenhell, come to that. That's actually a really good name. Alright then, Mark, I'll give you that one. I'll sort of let you off for the grubby trolleys. Grubby trolleys. Oh, is it because they're too mainstream and not heavy enough? That doesn't make sense. But either way, back then in 2012 or whenever that was, surely things have changed a lot to have Parkway Drive playing there. Right. Somebody's apparently gone missing from this group that have moved in after we cleared out the cleavers.
Oh dear.
Being the cannibals. Right, Wardudge.
Got some Zeds.
You deal with the zombies, Wardudge. I'll just stand here and look good. Come on, Wardudge. You need some practice. Get chopping. That's the spirit. Apparently blunt weapons are better than bladed ones, because bladed weapons only hit one target, whereas blunt weapons are like AoE. I don't know why that changes. But anyone on the second stage is or below is too small to bother watching. True. I guess it's like... Wait, the fuck is she wearing? I guess it's one of them things where if you try and aim to be smaller...
Nice to have a friend visiting.
Like, only the top bands are... Like, the quality tends to slide a bit too quickly as you go down. Look at her. What's she wearing?
Bad news
Hello?
alert. Hang in there.
Fuck are you wearing?
So, I don't got good news.
Sheriff, I haven't heard from the Gleaners in a while. I'm worried something has happened to them. The Gleaners? Alright, I'll check it
You're
out.
the boss.
The Gleaners.
I listened to Vampire Weekend once, too heavy for me. Charles, I'm remembering it. Fetch me my safety blanket lined with the cloth worn by Jesus when he died.
Alright, Hislop and Didsbury Dan. It turns out your anti-Trim jokes about his fucking richness are actually done better by the man himself than they are by you. Up your game. There are some big names on it that even I know. Rob Zombie and Slipknot. That's the second time Rob Zombie's been mentioned in one stream. Weirdly. What? No, what called Rob Zombie? He was called Rob Momsey or whatever. Both shit. Both shit, apparently. Woo! 3-man group. Well, Dodge, get in. Go in with this weird girl. Gleaners. Come on in. So apparently these people have gone missing, and there's a bit of a dispute that they feel like the sheriffs of the wasteland can fix, which are apparently us. Fucking fuel's a concern again. Another downside living in the far corner of the map. Park in the drive-through. Clear out the zombies and we'll see what's going on. Rob Momby, yeah, that was the joke at the start of the stream. I can't remember what context it was in. Remember some girl at the Rock Society at uni who used to actually get violent if somebody made a joke about Slipknot. Get violent? Where's she going? What's everybody doing? Everybody relax. Let me do some bipping. Move out of my fucking line of sight, everybody.
They're everywhere.
Right, is everybody dead? Everybody's dead. Cool. Who's robbing me? Oh, nobody's robbing you, Momby. Keep her distracted. Turned out they were a horrible person anyway, unsurprisingly. It sounds as if they're getting violent about trivial things.
You're
Right.
a zombie now? Perfect.
Search the Jester's Jerk Chicken Shack for a clue about what happened to the Gleaners. Didn't we kill a group in here at one point? It's been trashed, but then that might be the apocalypse that's to blame. Oh, he died. I'm sorry, lady with strange outfit. The guy that lived here previously is dead. I need to find this chav tweet now. Wait, that's not a clue as to what happened. Is there another corpse in here somewhere, maybe? Oh, there is. Or have we got another State of Decay special, A Broken Quest? What are you on about chav tweet, Siddles? Just look in your history. In your post history. Wait, there must be another corpse somewhere. I'm not taking everything because I don't have the bag space. Is it in here? Have we searched this location?
But things have gotten really bad for us. Can you come over?
There, a strange note. This tattered piece of paper shows some geographic coordinates labelled Rally Point.
Oh, look. I found it.
Share the note you found with Rumiko. Rally Point. So what's on the note? The coordinates for a rally point could be good or bad, but it's close enough to check.
I'm down.
Alright, we'll go find out. I'm guessing this is the people that killed the poor bastards. Wait, there's 2 vehicles here. What? Oh, look at that fucker! Oh. Where are we? Jerk Chicken at the north of this town here. We have an armoured van that we don't have to upgrade. We could get away without a mechanic just by finding good shit. Oh, 2 cans of fuel.
I can't carry anymore.
Let me put some of this crap on the... Just remind us that this is here. It's got 2 cans of fuel on it. Look at it. Shame it's fucked. Oh, if I could find a repair kit. Hey, up, we got stuck. This game wouldn't have bugs. We've not come across any yet. Okay, so some lassie tweeted to a guy who must have said something saying, "Are you 12 or 22?" To which the guy replied, "Poor old Ryan's going to die waiting for this." It's an episode of Law and Zombies. Yeah, essentially. CZI. This fucking Siddles fell asleep. Here we go. Is this the tweet? Alright then.
Cheek to call any cunt a roaster, ya humming goth sitting in Ergaf's Canada boot, some cunt using the words live, you've never used them before, you easily offended mutant, stick to heat butting walls, you Slipknot season ticket holder.
Your cheek to call any cunt a roaster, you humming goth sitting in your gaffs. Gonna read about some cunt using the words you've never used them before. You easily offended mutant stick to headbutting wall Slipknot season ticket holder. What? It's a what from Ryan, a say what from Pearlgower, a wait what from Mina. Wait. Mina, get your Scottish to English dictionary out. We can fix this. We got this. No, I don't think it's Welsh. It might be Scottish. Using the word chink. Well, if you won't put the fucking relevant information in. Who the fuck types a boot? Scottish people. Canadian people. Canadians and the Scottish are basically the same, aren't they? Isn't Nova Scotia New Scotland? Because it's north of New England. Fucking British people, honestly. If you're going to make a country, at least fucking name it something different. I think it's Normandian. A bit impressed, to be honest, a tiny bit. Wait, how? What, that Siri managed to read it out without saying, what the fuck is this? Congratulations, 10 points to Siri. Typing in shit dialects instead of using real words. Whoa. What about me saying in it all the time that I've noticed myself doing lately?
You know, having no internet really frees up a lot of time for getting shit done.
Wisdom from War Dodge. That's a real world, bro. There's a difference in writing a boot instead of writing it the right way when they're exactly the same amount of fucking letters, though, right?
Looks like some hungry deadheads are wandering in. Not a problem.
Yes, it's retarded.
Feral, not good.
No! War Dodge, don't get killed by a feral. Hit it. Where's she going? Got him. Fucking snapshot.
What's next?
Right, search the puke greenhouse for a new lead. This is Hislop's aunt's house. It actually is as well. Where we found her fucking Prepper Pig friends. Something in here. So a new lead on where the kidnapped people have gone. Reminds me of a post on Choosing Beggars where some poster had to translate the text exchange.
Hey, just what we needed.
The tattered note shows 3 locations labelled potential targets. Rumiko, do you know anything about this? One of the potential targets on this note is where the Gleaners lived. I bet whoever wrote this killed them. And this one is my base, but it's crossed out. Maybe they saw our defences and decided to bail. Or maybe they've gone there right now.
And this last target. Oh shit. That's my place.
I think they've...
Loonies here shooting up the base.
One of the targets better be your base. I don't think it's ours, I think it's hers, Ryan.
Follow me.
So now have I got to drive all the way back to her base? Fuck I have. Fuck. Hurry to the Knight's Family Driving to save the neighbouring folks from raiders. Oh shit, game. Fucking raiders. Oh, now I've got my car stuck. I'm the worst sheriff in the world. By the way, look how much Moria has to stretch to drive this car. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Where's the driver?
Fuck. No, don't waste ammo for this gun. I need it for the fucking raiders, don't I? This is not going well. Right, everybody get back in the car. Quick! Now I got pulled out by a zombie pill car. I tried to scrape it off, but it got me. Fuck that lot of zombies. We need to get to the Knight's Driving Theatre quickly. What's the route? See, this is all too convoluted. Let's just book it on this road until we get there. Stay on this road at full...
Get out of the car.
Yes, she does mean it. She has a bunny-eared hoodie on for some reason, with a picture of a vile bloom on it. Some grey tights, pink shoes, and pink shorts. She is a self-styled character. Right, everybody get in. Go! We need to go. Your fucking friends are dying. Stop running over bloaters in the middle of the road. She's the type of person that would call herself quirky on MySpace. A bit like Didsbury Dan in that regard. Siddles, can you give us a bit of context on that message you was referring to? And I'll stretch as well, Bobby, while I'm on the road. Good shout. Look at Wardoge and Rumiko in the back of this car, getting to know each other. Now all their mates are going to die. They don't sticky dick and crazy. No, I don't actually think that sort of... I mean, them kind of girls are interesting. I think she's just dull and uses brightly coloured clothes as a character prop. How about that? I have to go searching for the whole tweet line. Did you say there was a typo in it? I'm interested now, though, Sills. You've got our fucking intrigue up. Does that sense? I want to go and get that cool car. I don't know how we do it because we don't have any other cars. So if I could fix that up, that would be the equivalent of this thing, which would be a monstrous...
Trying to help everyone's just gonna get us killed.
It would be like one of our best vehicles. If I remember correctly, some lass got arsey with a chav who said, going for a chinky. Ah, I see. And she got all offended and he blurted out with that. I got you. I thought it was something to do with being a goth. A chinky is it's a shortening of the word Chinese, and it's a Chinese meal. When you're going for a chinky, it means you're going for a Chinese. It's an outdated and old racist term, but I think it's just a shortening of the word Chinese. But it is offensive nowadays. Chinese milf.
We can win this. Keep at it.
Oh fuck, we're getting bit. Shit, I need to fight the raiders. It's me, C Mombi. Who are the enemies in this scenario? Is this guy friendly or... Well, that guy's not friendly. Got him. Who am I getting shot by? Okay, this is bad. Stop fucking attacking. Where's Wardoge? Ow! Ow! Fuck, I'm getting beaten. Where's Wardoge? There's one down. One down. Two down. Where's the other bad guy?
How about somebody goes on a fuel run?
Woof. Yeah, that's offensive. I think they're all offensive, aren't they now? I've forgotten just how juicy mage crits are. What about the fucking headshots in this game? This mission is sometimes bugged and one of them never dies. I'm actually glad that one did then, Mexican. Stupid thing to get offended by, really. But the guy with a grade A... But the guy would be a grade A twat if he actually said it to the people in the shop. True that. To be fair, if anybody gets offended by it nowadays, it's not exactly something that needs to be said, is it? You know what I mean? Right, it worked. So what the hell was the point? Our scouts located a town with no plague zombies and we want to move in. Search the town for potential home sites, find out who lives there and what their defences are like. If they're vulnerable, demand tribute. You know what to do if they refuse. And remember what happens if you disappoint the boss. Don't be one of those people. The boss! Fucking hell, I've run out of fuel. Right.
Just when I'm starting to regain faith in humanity, we get bullshit like this.
I like being the sheriff. From the evidence I found, it looks like the people responsible for all this want to take over our town.
A murderous group of bandits plans on moving into our town. It's up to us to lead the defense.
Wait, all the groups are going to fucking come together to defend. I like this. This is cool. Get rid of all that. You're doing the end missions. We're into the end game now, yeah. After a long fucking challenge playthrough where we could only recruit people that had names relevant to people in the chat. So we still don't have a fucking mechanic or a cook because we had to focus. We've become really unlucky where the only people we found that we're allowed to take are all gardeners and pointless stuff. Put fuel in the car to give space and can't you destroy the old notes? Yeah, I got rid of the old notes. Don't worry, Pelgar. I can get rid of that screwdriver as well. Don't need the brush axe. I'm just basically picking and choosing what to take from these corpses at this point. Should really be playing this a bit wiser, but you know what to do if they refuse. Get bipped. That was a bit fucking hairy, that, though. I wasn't quite sure whether Wardodge had gone missing and got himself chopped. Ooh, cigars. I sell all the notes for 17 each, but I went trader boss and could just call in a trade. Yeah, that would be nice. We've gone sheriff this time because we had no fucking choice. 30-year-old Scotch. What can I go put, like you say? Use the car. That's not our car, is it? Actually, it is, but it's not the one we came in. Oh, fucking hell, stayed. Okay, there we go. Remember that creepy trader who just kept staring and laughing? Yeah, what was his fucking deal? At least we've got more guns. Has Maury got the snapshot ability? I think she has. So, it would appear that these missions are a bit more difficult than the normal ones, but still, it looks like, I'm just going to go through the list. Mina, Eric, Trim, Wardodge, Moria, Crisis, Chrisman, and Hit-Hop are all due for 4 points in Discord when this game ends. That's not terrible. Let me just check what all these other survivors are called. Hayden, we don't know Hayden. Because we still need to be recruiting, don't we? Right to the end. Where's the other survivor? Surely you're not... Oh, she is. Is she called? Barb. Bollocks. I read that last name is Hitler. Wait, who was the last name on the list? Mike. You read Mike as Hitler. And Sothan. What was it I was going to do? Get them painkillers again. I'm going to get the baseball bat and the hand-rolled cigars. Don't need screwdrivers, do we? Can I loot the corpse? Don't need any of that. Where was the other corpse? There we go. Oh, I didn't want the fucking screwdriver. Put it down. Eric, welcome to the stream. Cool. Right, Rumiko. What do we do now? What, do we have any other quests? Or can we just go now? I think we can go. I have to say, this is a pretty long walkthrough. It is, isn't it? We've made it long on purpose, Eric. Pearl's favourite animal is a dolphin. 10 out of 10. There are some refugees somewhere. Where are the panicked refugees? All the way up there, demanding food? I need fuel. Badly. Right. Find resources, fuel, please.
Would someone get on the radio and do some recon?
And by need fuel, I mean fucking desperate for fuel.
I've got people working on your request right now.
Thank you.
My son used to drag me to Renaissance fairs.
And I've got a can of gas for the car, Pearl Gal. I need fuel as in fuel resources. Because we've used so much today, we're completely out.
He called it badass. It was his last gift to me, but I lost it.
Yeah, we don't have a still Mexican. We've been moving stuff around a bit. Desperately need a still. Like I say, like we know, the problem with this playthrough is we can't get anybody that can make stuff or that can build stuff because we just have to take random people. Well, not random, but we have to take people with random stats just because we're so desperate. We're about 45 hours into this playthrough, and we've only just got our 8th survivor finally. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me dabby dabby da. I love Megadeth. Ooh. Right, please have fuel in here. Nope, no fuel in here. Brilliant, excellent. Thank you very much.
Hello, listeners. I just wanted to take this moment and share a bit of news with all of you. My extremely violent friends and I are coming to your town, which will soon be our town. You have only 2 choices. Do as we say, or die a horrible, meaningless death. See you soon.
We have some unfriendly guests arriving. We have to make sure our allies remain loyal. They could be tempted to side with these bandits.
I still fight for Team Human.
Alright, so we're actually genuinely facing a threat of people coming to take over our beautiful little town that we've worked so hard to secure. What are these people that are coming to take over the Doomhaus? One group has Karen. Oh, to be honest, we could lure the entire bandit group all the way over to fucking Cinny's group down in town, and they would not come away unharmed.
Skirmishes outside Nogales, Arizona. Could be bandits, or it could be military. It's too soon to know for sure.
Headed back now.
Do I have any room for this fuel? This is an opportunity to wipe out all the non-Doomhaus members. Wait, what if Cinny's group join the bandits that are coming to town to take over our fucking town, basically?
You talking to me?
Lead the way.
Yeah, what I'm thinking though is of Mexican is getting more resources while I'm out. Actually, Maury, let me switch to you. And then put the heavy shit. Is that heavy? No. What's the heaviest shit? £4, £3, £3 in there. I pressed the wrong fucking button. Like that. Then that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this and this. Hang on. This is a bit of just. Forgive me, fannying about. Just brown nose them a bit. What, the new people that are coming? Man, your tactics.
What's up?
You're the boss.
And Moria. What, you mean brown nose Cinny's group? I wish I could. I can't do it because they don't have fucking. They don't give me the ability
Talking
to.
to me?
Lead the way.
Right, we're going to go with War Dodge from this point forward. Does Moria have a suppressor on her weapon? You do, don't you?
You're the boss.
Let me switch. I mean, I apologise, this is a bit annoying, but I'm just trying to fucking. Yes, she does.
You talking to me?
I'm right behind you.
So much fucking about.
Hello, listeners.
Not worth it.
I just wanted to take this moment and share a bit of news with all of you. My extremely violent friends and I are coming to your town, which will soon be our town. You have only two choices. Do as we say.
We heard you the first time, dickhead.
Horrible, meaningless death. See you soon.
We have some unfriendly guests arriving. Nobody threatens my town. Not on my watch.
Listen, Moria, going for it. Right. Let's just fucking get on with it. We might beat this game by tomorrow. We might finally see 8 people gaining points at once. I wonder what the table would look like. Hislop's already at the top, so he's going to stay at the top. But now, I don't think Crisis, Chrisman, Eric, Wardoge, or Trim have any points this year. And they're all about to get 4 points. It's going to shake the table up a little bit. Yeah, after State of Decay. We said there's no fucking points in this, didn't we? And it wouldn't affect the actual points total in the Discord. But it turns out there's going to be, what, 32 points awarded? If nobody dies before the end? So it's like Fantasy Football League using people in the chat. Sort of, yeah. Like, everybody obviously, we know their screen names, but we also know their, some people's real names. So obviously Ryan is a Ryan, Taxlack is an Andrew, and we've got... So basically we've been only recruiting people if they can match to a person in the chat. Yeah, Ryan's not actually called Ryan, just identifies as a person called Ryan. Yeah, there you go, you'd be a Phil. If we found a Phil, we could recruit you. Basically everybody in Discord gets a chance. It's a bit of a complicated system, because our Discord's split into greens and oranges. Completely randomly. It was supposed to be, I was to say this regularly, it was supposed to be just to decorate the Discord, but it turned into a bit of a fucking civil war when one side started to say their random colour was better than all the others. And they compete against one another now. But I'm a Mexican, so you can recruit any van. So almost everybody in this fucking group are Mexican, or like from a Hispanic country. I think there's like Moria and Hislop that speak with just a boring default American accent. What was I going to say? Yeah, the person, you all get points. So the idea is that if you get a character to the end of this playthrough, you get 5 points. Unless we get somebody killed, then it goes down. The chop counter under the map. Wait, where's that? There. represents the amount of people we've got killed, so it's gone down to 4 maximum points. I'm going to be one of the last people to get any points this year, aren't I? If you're not on the board at all yet, Tag Slack. Woof. Yes, yours isn't Hispanic, Mina, either. True that. I think it's you, Hislop, and... No, it's you, Hislop, Eric, and Maury are the only... None yet. And Mombi's not got any either. Shit. Well, we're playing Wolfenstein, the newest one, on hard next. And it's going to be a chop guessing game, so there's going to be a lot of fucking points going. Give Tags like 100 points. If somebody got to 100 points in a year, that would be quite something. Isn't it just me, Hislop, and Birdlaw with points? I think Maury's got some, hasn't she? And who else has got points this year? Mina's got a few. Somebody copy the list into the chat. Probably won't let you, will it? Right, we'll go drop off these fuel resources. The rate Hislop's going in, mate. I think you've got one as well, Siddles. This is my favourite map. It is a good one. I agree. It's a bit tricky to traverse because it's quite rocky, isn't it? But it's nice and big. Don't ruin my narrative. Yeah, there's another person that's got points this year. All of you. Ooh! Fucking hell, that was nearly an uncomfortable ride for Moria. Turns out I don't know who the flying fuck's in this frigging community. I find the other ones harder to traverse. Maybe because I just aren't familiar with this map, as I am with I think it was Drucker, no, Cascade Hills that I played on previously. That was the wrong buttons to press. Stubbler, Water Pro. Right, this is full. So now I take control of Moria.
Stay safe.
We have to make sure our allies remain loyal. They could be tempted to side with these bandits.
We gotta be willing to make the hard choices.
GIF.
I was wondering what that was going to be. I paused the game to hear that then. The other two maps, you almost have to have a vehicle with high ground clearance, like a trail beast or a Viking. True, I guess the roads are quite well spread out on this one as well.
Embedded hyperlink.
Right, Dan, you fucking monster. Right, Wardodge. Do you know what? Wardodge, you're coming with me. We need to level you up. Listen how fucking Homestead is enthusiastic. Woof. Let's clean the bogs as well to increase morale. Hislop can do that. Good. Fuck you, Ryan. My narrative is beautiful. What narrative is it this week, Augur? Siddles and Mina have 2, Satan, Dan, Sothan and Augur have 1. I have less points than the person who started the year not playing along. Didn't Augur get a point because we guessed for him? Because somebody guessed on his behalf? Right, what do I need to do? Okay, so we need... If there's a group of bandits that come into this town to fucking poke us in the arsehole, then we need to regain loyalty. First I need to speak with... For some reason, speak with Crisis and Eric. Crisis, what do you feel about the people moving in? Be firm with our allies, make sure they understand how dangerous the situation is, and show them we're in charge. That sounds a bit too strong, we don't want to scare them. No, we need to rule with an iron fist.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, okay, right, we need to speak with Eric about it for some reason, who's where he always is, keeping watch with Chris Man. I don't know yet, I'll find out by Friday. Alright then, I can't wait to hear it. Eric, just stay calm out there. Remind our friends that if we all have each other's backs, we'll get through this. The people in this town should be worried and they should remember we are the ones in charge.
Good call.
Okay. Check in with the looters. Right, going to speak to all our allies about the impending fucking invasion. I need some ammunition though, that'd be nice. Can you craft specific rounds? I think I have the forge set up to craft specific... What does this gun carry? Does it say on there anyway? 7.62. So if I use the forge to make some new 7.62 ammo...
You know what this place needs? More ammo and lots of it.
That's some good shit. Cool. Yeah, I got it. Thank you, Mexican. Also, talking in chat while fighting blazes is fucking annoying, so stop criticising my great narratives. How many people have called him great other than yourself in the past? Okay, I am fucking fighting a losing battle when it comes to fuel. Auger never change. It's tantamount to UBU, that, right? Just hide around the corner, Auger. It's good life advice, to be honest. Okay. I don't need to fuel the car up just yet, do I? Okay, we'll go... Actually, which one's closest? Looters or neighbouring folks? The looters are there and the neighbouring folks are there. We'll go to them first. This is just fucking driving now. Okay. Where's my stretch reminders? Pelga was actively trying to get me killed.
Hey, a juggernaut.
Oh, it's nice that there's no plague zombies around, I think. If they're not next door, they're not neighbouring. Yeah, you're right. Fuck 'em. Fuck 'em on the Siddles Bridge. Eric, welcome to the stream. I just stretched. Thank you for the reminder, the late reminder. I appreciate it. Are you well today, Eric? My love. I don't know where I'm at. That's because one of the blazes has Widowmaker's fucking powers. Still not sorted out a decent chair then. If the fucking chair was the solution, I'd have done that 3 years ago. Went to an arcade last night. Yeah, what did you play, Eric? Is it like a modern arcade? Classic games, didn't know they existed. Oh, that's a fucking throwback. I have a community of influence farmers that overproduce meds and collect plague samples for bulk plague cure. We don't kill the hearts. Well, as for this playthrough ourselves, that sounds cool by the way, a bit out of my fucking skill range. But as for this playthrough, we kept the hearts up until this stream. Because the rules were we're only allowed to take people with names in chat. I even played with the HUD off for like 10 hours. What was the other rules? What are our other rules? People who posting influence farmers are people posting crap food pictures on Instagram. Yeah, you're right. Street Fighter, pinball, Pac-Man, good old pinball machine. All about it. Sounds pretty cool actually.
You got a shit pile of Zeds over there.
No, don't worry about that. I should have that 5 in the community of red talent. Oh, that's the DLC stuff, isn't it? I guess we'll get involved in that later down the line. We've still got two other maps to play.
Come on in.
No, one. Oh shit, I need to speak to these people, don't I? I like these people actually. I've grown quite fond of them. Feral!
If you don't help us, we're gonna have to leave so
There.
we can die of starvation here.
Come on, Feral, fucking start something.
Will you find us dead
Come on then. Come on then. Come on then.
out of our misery, okay?
I had no idea.
Fucking sit down. Right. Who's talking? I think there's some fucking plot related stuff I completely ignored. Those characters are beasts, I bet they are. We aim to make this playthrough as difficult as possible, so we turned down the builder perk as well. It felt a bit overpowered now. Doesn't matter, plot is for nerds. You are. Fucking got him. WWE star Mike Foley. Mike Foley is attending the Brentford game apparently as a guest of honour after Billy Sharp's Mr. Socko celebration. Is that true? Mick Foley's going to a Brentford game? Or to a fucking Sheffield United game even? We get Vern Troyer at Leeds and you get Mick Foley. Wait, why is this locked? Are they all dead?
Oh, that was loud.
Did he actually? Did Billy? Credit to Billy Sharp. Never scored for Leeds, but he only scores in red and white shirts. But I'm happy about that. That's quite cool, actually. Someone has to go to a Sheffield game. I heard there was arrests, by the way, at the last Sheffield derby, and it was a 0-0. I mean, whoever those people are, I think they were fucking Owls fans. Have to rethink their life if they're getting arrested for violence at a 0-0. Come back, I need to speak to you. I met Mick Foley before. I've seen the pictures of you with Mick Foley, actually, Eric. Fuck is Mick Foley? He's a wrestler. Yeah, Mankind. Dude Love or whatever. Cactus Jack. Violence over a football game. At least there's beer involved. Probably over exuberant celebrations. Right. Anyway, the Skullhounds. These people that are coming to bum us are called the Skullhounds. Will be the end of us if we don't do something about them. We're all in this together. I need you to be ready to respond when they show up.
I'm down.
Cool. Yes. Keep the small tags like this is Stubbler. There's a meet and greet with Mick Foley before a Sheffield United game. What world are we living in at the moment? One that's evidently better than I thought it was. That's the most ridiculous thing in the world. Excellent. Not every day Sheffield has a day where neither team loses. I'll give him that. None of that makes sense. Basically, to give some context, Eric, Sheffield is it's one of the smallest cities in the UK in a dying area of a dying old industrial area of Yorkshire, about 30 miles south of where I am now. It's a city where there's 2 football teams, and those 2 football teams fucking fight against each other in. You know, like when there's 2 flies having a fight in the background and nobody notices. Sorry about this now. No, what I mean by a industrial dying area is because Doncaster, Sheffield, Scunthorpe, Grimsby, all of those towns, their industries have basically dried up. I mean, maybe not Sheffield, it's a bit more of a commercial city. But it's not the most economically sound place. This is getting offensive. But you know what I mean by that? Oh, it's famous now for its big shopping centre, yeah. So the fact that Mick Foley's going to a place like that is quite something. I'm going to run out of fuel. Still held up purely by the 2 unis. Yeah, exactly. If they don't have unis or become like a large commercial district, it's rather difficult for these towns. Like, I can't believe I'm talking about this on fucking stream. Sheffield, like you say, used to be all steel. Scunthorpe was steel. Grimsby was fish. Hull was whaling. Doncaster was coal. Rotherham was coal. And now all of them industries are dying out. There's some lovely areas in Sheffield. The city centre is a shithole, though. Yeah. But I'm not saying that these towns don't have any relevancy. But what I'm saying is it's just rather odd that Mick Foley would go to that area of the world. Gotta do a feel cool. Yeah, they're all great. They've all got their perks, but it's just so odd. Reminds me very much of him visiting my blue-collar small town for a comedy show. There you go. Maybe he just likes small places. Fair, Grimsby is still fish. Probably brings in just as much. It's only about 2 or 3. But yeah, I've done a lot of work on the docks in Grimsby. And that fish market area, like half of the docks are just barren now and just empty things. Hull's benefiting because the seaman's moving in. But Grimsby is such a... It hurts. It's like post-apocalyptic being on them docks. I do love Grimsby. It's a good place. I like Grimsby. What I'm saying is it's just a weird part of Yorkshire for a celebrity to be visited. Fucking hell, I thought I was going to flip this car then. Right, we're going to get the looters on our side. I forgot I'm playing a video game and not talking about...
Post-apocalyptic.
Oh, it reads out so perfect.
Hey, hon, you're welcome to come in.
I used to take credit for that, and then I actually accidentally played Spec Ops on stream and gave away my source of that joke. Grimsby fish fans come all the way down here to flog fish. Good old Grimsby. But they even go to Manchester. They probably come here as well, I'm guessing. Talk to Blur. I didn't even know the looters existed. Alright, looters, Blur, Barbara, and Biru. We don't know any of those, so we can't recruit any of your members. I bet you're ready to talk about those thugs threatening us over the radio. Very true. Can we count on you to back us up if they come to town?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, good.
Glad to hear it.
I've heard that some of our neighbors may already be in touch with the gang. You should find out for sure.
We get to go and confront some people. Wait, can we kill some folks?
It only takes a second to get hurt.
We have a fishman, so middle class. That's not middle class, that's the opposite, isn't it? You're thinking of mermaids. Yeah, Dan. And they make terrible lovers, we all know this. I'm going to go get some fuel from that outpost in the north. Non-battered fish is middle class. Without naming it, Gwynblade, to think that our fucking shithole village that we grew up in used to have a fish man, a coal man, a bread van, a groceries van, a fucking, obviously, an ice cream van and all that kind of thing, and them things are apparently considered middle class. Wait, did I leave? No, he's here. I don't think I can prescribe to that theory that that's middle class. Home delivered prime Grimsby fish delivered by a working class man. I'd say it's quite middle class. We used to have a butcher's van and a pop truck. Satan, we had a pop truck as well. That doesn't sound like the tenants of a middle class place. Right, anyway. We had a butcher van and it wasn't no. Gwynblade, I know we could do this in a text, but have you watched Mindhunter on Netflix? Rather good. Let's just use this like we usually do, Gwynblade, and just have this as a big telephone. Yeah, the fucking comes from a time when villages owned about 5 cars collectively. True that. Maybe doing it in 2019 is different, you're right. Mindhunter. So you watch it as well, Mumby? It's good, right? I just picked it up at random. It recommended it to me out of nowhere, and I thought it was great. Did you ever have a man that went into pubs and sold seafood, like tubs of cockles and mussels and fish sticks? If we'd have been old enough to be in the pubs back in the day, I'd imagine so. I went swimming once to a local fucking leisure centre near here, right? And there's a job centre attached to it. Not attached to it, but in a nearby building. Like, they share the same car park, the job centre, to the fucking... What am I doing? To the leisure centre. I once saw a man, a coal van, park up, right, while I was swimming. A coal van parked up, and a bloke got out of it, covered in head to foot in soot and coal dust, or whatever it is. He got out and walked into the job centre to sign on. The Unabomber one on Netflix is good too. I did watch it, yeah, cool. I'm interested in watching that as well. Part-time in it. That was just his look. Is he just a massive hipster? Mazak, welcome to the stream. Wait, is there one extra letter in your name? Right, anyway, well, just give me a second. Good story, bro. But just think about that, Mumby. I like that. There was a job centre, Jeeves. Imagine working for money instead of being handed it down by Papa. Ooh, they're shooting on us. War Dodge, take cover. Okay, these fuckers don't want to talk. Oh no, they're shooting on zombies. We're good, we're good. We need to convince these to not side with the raiders when they come to town. I'm surprised you know. I'm just looking at it. It's a different colour for a start. And it doesn't look right. There's a job centre. No, what I'm saying... No. Surely that strikes people other than me as weird. Machiko no Saki. Right. Don't be stupid. This is what she's saying. Don't be stupid. You can't stop the Skullhounds. If you're smart like us, you'll start taking orders from them. Tell me you're joking. You can't really betray us like this. I'm sorry to hear... Do we threaten them? Ryan says kill her. But I have to kill all her mates as well, and if they start firing on us while we're trapped in this building... My Twitch account was borrowed by a close friend of mine, then used my card to sub to all of his mates at a different school. What a fucking dick move. Ah, is that why the new account then? Can you cancel them or bring them back? Right, do you know what? Fucking dickheads. I'm not having anybody betray us like this. Don't you dare laugh at me like this.
I will kill you. Really not welcome.
Really? Really? Really, everybody?
We have a town that doesn't seem to appreciate us. Well, that sort of behavior simply cannot be tolerated.
Was that an overreaction?
We will have your town. You cannot stop us.
That was pretty cunty. They threatened us, Eric. They threatened us and they were going to join the... Right, who else wants to join those... Oh shit, well, let's not let War Dodge get killed. Did they go hostile? They said, if you don't get out of here, we're going to shoot you. So I thought, no, we're not having that. If we're going to play the sheriff role, we have to lead with an iron fist. Deal? Deal. They got hostile because he got his gun out. They said, if you don't leave, we're going to kill all your fucking... Your favourite pets. They did shoot first, that's true. I don't know if that's true. I'm going to loot their stuff, don't you worry about it. Look at all the goodies. I don't know if I feel good about that. Basically, the story is, there is after we've spent all this time securing this area and making friends with everybody, there's a group that is moving in to take over the entire place. And these people threaten to side with them. To side with the bandits who are going to come and kill everybody that doesn't fall in line. We said, I can't believe you're going to betray us like this. And they said, I'm going to... we'll fucking shoot on sight if you don't leave right now.
Alright, I've heard enough.
We had no fucking choice.
I'm heading over now.
Help the looters. Shit, the skullhounds have arrived. The looters have got trouble with the skullhounds. Oh, fucking shit. This is ridiculous on fuel, this mission. I've got to go and kill more people. Can you get off my car, please? Thank you. They didn't even let you leave. To be fair, I didn't let them let me leave. But we're editing the story a little bit to make me look like the good guy. This zombie's going to fuck the car up. Get off. Shit. Can I get a repair kit from somewhere? Yes. We'll go get a repair kit and then we'll go and help the looters fend them off. Pervert, welcome to the stream. They also shoot if you don't... Hang on. I heard they also shoot if you don't share your last roll. Oh yeah, sorry, I think in the US if a cop pulls a gun on you, you can't be hostile. So, are you saying we are within our rights to have shot there, Eric? Yeah, exactly. You just have to be the last man standing to rewrite history, so nobody in that shop can actually say what happened right there. So we can rewrite it and say they called us back. And then that's it now. We're fucking absolved of all our guilt and blame for what just happened there. It's a video game, so do whatever the fuck you want, right? No, Eric, this is FCI rules. It's not actually, is it? I don't know why I said that. If only one of those cars in that gap could be moved. Shut up! It ran out of fuel in my head. I need a repair kit badly. We've got no repair kit. I don't have a fucking... I can't craft repair kits either, can I? Maybe I can just... We're just going to switch vehicles because I can't repair the other one. Can I make a repair kit back at base? Let me just test to clear out these zombies. They don't even have heads. Would you trust somebody without a head? Good points being raised. Found out a lovely piece of news after my dad was in surgery. He got diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia. I bet it's been a rough day. We'll wish him the best from us, Mazza. That looks sheriffy enough until we get it back to a bro. We are letting down our side quite considerably with this bro thing. Fuck! I can't make repair kits. I need an auto shop for it. But in the back of this full of good stuff. Yeah, wish him luck from us, Mazak, for certain. That looks sheriff. Yeah, 10 minutes to go and kill people. We'll do that. We've got 20 minutes of the stream left, though. Good job you're not on a timer while messing around with cars. It's only down the road, though. I can get there in seconds. I was just making sure I was there. Wait, maybe one thing I can do back at base is get some more 7.62 ammo, whatever it's called. How do you make ammo again? At the forge. That's not going to put them in my bags, though, is it? I'm going to have to get it out. So I don't want to just have 25 bullets left to go and bip a bunch of people. 50. That was a anus load of ammunition I just got for that. Nice. Right. Apparently the looters are getting bummed by the skullhounds, so we've got to get there now. I wish this wasn't at night. Bad day with this. Oh, now I'm getting pulled out the fucking car. She just Brian Harvey'd herself. Do you see that? She got run over by a parked car. should maybe get some more heals. Wait, I'm panicking now. Let me get some more heals.
More of that.
Just gonna run fucking back and forth. I've still got 10 minutes and 32 seconds, so it should all be golden while I sit and piss about like this. Right, now maybe we can go, Eric, if well done, if you kill that last person. Thank you very much. It's weird seeing missions that actually have something vaguely related to a plot in this game. Are we as bad as the Skullhounds?
This place is ours. We're under attack over here.
Help's on the way. Those raiders won't take you down. We're all confident you can fix this.
Shit.
We took care of the raiders. Everyone can breathe easy.
This is great.
Please refrain from self-congratulation.
We're the good guys.
Certainly not going anywhere.
Yeah, that's worth a pat on the back.
Look at that zombie. People have been really cool. So let me just loot all these people before they do. Oh, it's one of them Tacti Hawks, and it's a green one at that. Right, Warders, let me switch to you.
I'm right behind you.
Oh shit, I just abandoned the mission. No. I didn't mean to abandon the mission. All we had to do was talk to her. Now we're going to have another fucking... Oh! Shit. Classic Doomhaus. Oh, shit. I need to speak to Barbara. Should we call it a bugged quest, right? Now what do I do? Just sit around and wait for it to pop up again? I'm just gonna loot this fucking gas station while we wait, I guess. Fuck it, let's go do that. We need to do something while that quest pops up. Now we have to worry about where it's gonna pop up at.
Hey, bet I could find good stuff in here.
Yeah, you probably could, Mario. We're here to loot. Fucking hell. Don't need that, do I? I can get rid of that. Drop it after the fact. Excuse me, madam. Back to Wallace for you. I can switch to Waters now. I don't have to worry about that. I'm just wondering where it's going to give me the quest again. Whether I have to go and speak to Barbara or it's going to restart the whole fucking thing.
Oh boy.
You're the sheriff, right? So maybe you're up for some sheriffing?
There we go. Help neighbouring folks fight off the Skullhounds. Okay, that's alright.
Alright, I've heard enough. These assholes are mine.
Nice. We have to go to the other base though.
I'll thank you when you get here. If I'm
Ooh, we've
still
got some
alive
fuel
by then.
resources as well. So you get to kill them again. Probably. It means I get to fucking double the loot. Wait, that's an interesting fucking mechanic, that. Then just ditch it again and just keep going back and forth. I've got 15 minutes though, so let me actually do some proper looting. Is there anything else to loot in this gas station while I'm here? Maybe there's something inside. I hope it's the same people with their heads back on. To be honest, Ryan, I hope it's the same people without their heads back on. Oh, zombie! Can you imagine if it just stands them back up again and they start shooting at us with no heads? Then switch character again to pick it up and fail the quest. Exactly, you could exploit the shit out of it. But let's not exploit the shit out of it. Because this game's broken enough without us trying to break it and save even more. I like this quest though.
Ah, rats.
Alright, mind your fucking language, Maury. Come on. I've still got enough ammo, haven't I, to go and deal with the same people again. Take that out, put that in, and then I can get rid of that screwdriver. Because who likes fucking screwdrivers? Right, we're going to these pillets though now, aren't we? We've got fuel for days. We met Days, is my Polish personal assistant. Found some wild berries that are ready to eat. They're not super filling, but they make great snacks. Mina's always going out and finding berries. Then again, she's our gardener. Is that a subtle way of asking to see his willies? You got some ender eyes you can spare. I said willies as well. Let's have this quest finished before we have to end the fucking stream, at least. Got 15 minutes left. This stream's felt satisfyingly long compared to the others, which seem to just whiz by. Which is weird, because we've been doing actual quests and weird decisions and hearing dialogue and stuff instead of just searching sheds for people with shit names like ours. I have enough ammunition, don't I? Plenty. Ooh, shit. Stretch while I'm on the road. It's a different outpost by the look of things. It's not the people we fought off before. It's people at the other, at the what's it called? Knight's Family Driving. I can remember when we first played this. Wardodge was in the chat when I first put this game in, like on release or the day before or whatever it worked out as. We'd walked about 3 feet and there was a sign on the wall that said. Something Red Talon are the enemy or something. Wardodge said, I bet they're either the enemy or someone you play as in the DLC. And they are someone you play as in the DLC. Or even pearls I can make into eyes.
Screamer over there.
Oh yeah, that does work, doesn't it? Plot twist, he knew. He absolutely knew. I don't think he's one of them nerds that'd look it up and then try and regurgitate the information he'd looked up to try and look good. Oh shit, yeah, this is the fucking fight.
Help's on the way. Those raiders won't take you down.
Come on, Maury, please don't be locked.
Well, that was
Where?
loud.
Ow! Why did I get shot the second I walked through? Where's all the enemies? They're up top. One down. Turns out human heads are quite squishy. Two down, where's the third? Holy fuck, there's a lot of zombies in here though. Jesus, this game's gory. Right, where's Wardodge gone? If you think about it, Mazak, it's actually a realistic representation of what would happen if you shot somebody in the head with a weapon like this. Shit, are they gonna die? Get the fucking Glacker back out. Wait, that's one of their survivors. That's one of Rumiko's survivors. He got fucking killed by the zombies and turned. Look. What was his name?
I know you can get us out of this mess.
Surrendering's not in my copybook, I'll have you know. I think with the assault rifle it would more blow the skull open. To be fair, it made a hell of a fucking mess of his head, is what I mean, instead of just people laying down in normal video games. His name was Robert Paulson. They must be close to town if they sent out these guys to shake us down. What do we do next, Sheriff? We take them out once and for all.
I say we follow these jerks and chase them right out of town.
We did the quest. The quest was done. Wardodge, the quest was done. No chasing. I mean, we don't have the next mission yet, do we? It's happening. End game. Not yet, though. Not yet, though. What I need is fucking fuel. Because while we're enjoying running around and messing, shooting people in the face, I've run out of ammunition and fucking fuel. We might have to
radio around and see where
we might have to do some actual playing of State of Decay instead of fucking shooting people.
We will handle the situation for you.
And I see our character's face again. This is not my character. This is Moria's character from the Doomhaus. Basically, all the characters are named after the people in the chat. She's got very dead look in her eyes. If you move quickly, you should find ammo over in Prosperity.
Nobody fucks with Red Talon. Respect.
Fuck off. So basically, Mazak, it points towards a Doom mug. And if your character survives to the end, you get points, and the most people with points at the end. The person with most points at the end of the year gets a fucking Doom mug. This Mass Effect Andromeda. It's not that stiff. My Might touch a nerve. I don't think there's anybody that defended the facial animations in here. What are these two talking about? I'm just concentrate on driving now and safety.
Hey everyone, our scouts found where these bandits are holed up. It's time to take them out once and for all.
Ooh. Well, I can't do that now.
Nobody else will ever bother this town. Our legacy of law and order will be set in stone.
That sounds like the last mission.
There's only one way to deal with a problem like this.
That sounds like the last mission.
And the body withers.
Sheriff, drop by if you get a chance. We've got something that might help you.
Pepsi Max Ginger. Grim shit, but it's only 85p. That doesn't sound that bad, actually. Eric, are you like me? That sounds intriguing. Doesn't taste of ginger. I don't know if I'd like it to. Friends of mine were trying Pepsi Max Raspberry at the weekend. That sounds alright. Is it nice, Dan? I might go for it. I'm just trying to think now. Tomorrow, right? This is what we're going to do. Tomorrow, we're going to beat State of Decay 2. What we're going to do is we're going to have a day, keep the base up just for one more day, and we're going to look for recruits in the wilderness. It's the last chance for people that don't have a character yet to get a character. Then in the last hour of the stream, we beat it. Deal? And then we can start Wolfenstein fresh on Monday. So 2 hours into the stream tomorrow, we start the end. I would like a character, please. The way it works, Mazak, is characters, you find them in the wild and they have random names. So we found probably 100 characters, but only 7 of them have matched our names. We have a Nick for War Dodge Nick, we have a Mike for Slops, an Erin for Moria, we have a Tony for Anthony Trim, etc, etc. So I can't just give people characters, they have to be found. Weirdly, we've not found a Ryan, we've not found a Dan, etc. I ain't getting a character. Well, like I say, Sothan, for example, we took Sothan, we took a chef as Sothan. We took a Mike as Hislop, that's his name, IRL. Unless you get a Connor, we could absolutely get a Connor. I don't think you've got to find a Satan either, or a pervert. If I found a survivor in State of Decay 2 called Pervert, I'd take him based purely on the best name. Right, so that's it. Tomorrow is the final stream of the State of Decay playthrough before we move on to Wolfenstein on hard mode next week. And we're going to do a full stream of the last chance to find new survivors, keep the base alive, and try not to get anybody killed.
I gotta rest.
And then that's going to be it. Should have called yourself a doof, more fool you. Yeah, we found a fucking survivor called Doof at one point. Right, no, I need to get out and refuel, don't I? That's what I stopped for. Get this ammunition, and that should be all she wrote for today. Again, we're going to have played an entire playthrough without a mechanic or a fucking cook. I'd be a doof. Anyone play the Overwatch? I think Ryan plays Overwatch, Mazza. Did we find a Nolan? We maybe did find a Nolan at one point. Nolan, who could that be? What's SR? Something rating? What's SR? Don't tell me. What's SR? Season rank? Season rating? Season rating, there it is. Stupidity rating. Sex robot, of course. So what's your sex robot, Ryan? 5,000. Mine's Domestabot, isn't that right, Eric? Slightly inclined to not believe you. Ryan's actually what they based the Winston character off, IRL. Right, apparently there's some fucking fuel in this town. I need to slow down. I've been doing that thing where I just run about at full speed again. Wardodge, you good? Fucking hell. Come here. Fucking saving Wardodge. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Holy fuck, she does as well. I played ranked for a few seasons though. How long are the seasons in Overwatch? Okay, right, just give me fucking.
There's nothing here. Time to move
Oh,
on.
there's a lot of dead zombies though.
Let's find somewhere less boring to explore.
Kill the zombie. Well, Dodge. Do the right thing. Or is it one of them things where it's not actually set times, it's kind of moves? I think that's short. Shit. Right, let's go on foot. We're going to cross over the town because there might be some fucking juggies or ferals out here. We're going to nip over to this area. We're going to find the fucking ammunition we need. We're going to get back and everybody's going to live happily ever fucking after. Do you not make not chapels anymore? I don't know. Okay. Taxlight might be able to answer you, of course. Well, I assume is who you're asking. Yeah, how long is the season is what I was asking. Are we actually going to the... Oh, yeah. Fucking hell. Got to go to this shithole again, which we decided not to join. And apparently I've decided it's a shithole. The sun's coming up just as the stream's ending. Typical. Sex robot 5000. Does it have a detachable toilet brush like our pal Domestabot does? Eric, am I right in thinking on the radio in Vice City there is actually reference to the Domestabot, isn't it? It's not just a Vice City Stories
Make
thing.
this place into a home.
I think there's an advertisement for it on the radio at some point. Yeah, is that right? So there's not what we're looking for in here either, because apparently this game likes shitting down my fucking throat. Can I have a back door to this building, please? I'd rather go in stealth. Domestabot was like a home servant, but was used sexually. In what context was it used sexually? Maybe in the overtly sexual mission. Where is the fucking back door? Which is a line actually from my one of my favourite short films on the internet, which I won't go into. Momby's seen it though. Is Domestabot the main character from Detroit? Yeah, basically. That's quite good actually. I'll give you that one, Ryan. It struck me as being silly at first, but that's good. And isn't the worst thing in the world when somebody gives you a fucking review of your joke after you said it? Actually, no, I need to come this way. See, Dan really likes it as well. The poodle, by the way, in Discord is an emote that we have attributed the meaning of "this is my favourite joke that's been told in the last 2 months" emote. Shit, War Dodge, move. Go. Stop fighting!
Make sure it's dead.
Right, I went loud. Shouldn't have gone loud, but I went loud. War Dodge, you kill the other one. It's a good job there's no fucking ferals or anything around. We'd be dead as dicks at this point. Right, come on then, back in stealth. Let's stay alive. We've got 1 minute left of the stream. We're gonna have to go a bit long, aren't we? Just survive, War Dodge. Just fucking survive. What is this place again? Oh, this is that refugee camp, isn't it? Right, we might have to go a little bit long. I have to get these resources before we go back. I'm worried about War Dodge. I haven't actually been able to check on him.
Here's a place worth searching.
But I don't want to skip and butcher the quest. Do we search this? No, I have to just get the fucking resources and get out of here, don't I? Although it could be anywhere in here. Is this it? What's the background for this survivor? The Moria, you mean? In real life, she's from Florida, and in this game...
This could come in handy.
Woohoo! No, that's fuel. We don't want fuel. We want ammunition. Well, Dodge, I'm going to have to give you this. The stealth clean, the kill. Well, basically, she didn't have any of the above skills that would be necessary, but she's survived for so long in this fucking playthrough that she's got quite good at it. There's 2 armoured zombies over there. That could be dangerous. Actually, bringing back fuel's not a bad thing, because we're low on that as well, aren't we? She is a base jumper, I believe, and a green supremacist. Oh, stop being so fucking loud. Shit. Go track there. It's pretty. What pretty as in good looking gas? I've never heard gas be described that way before. When you're desperate for it and you find some. Stay down, Wardodge.
Alright, I need to do that. I
Fuck.
can't carry anymore.
Why did it take us to somewhere we've not looted yet? This is annoying. Gas is a term used by me and my stupid mates. Gas is like hype. Excuse me. Forgive me for not getting the reference, I'll say. Somewhere in this fucking camp there's ammunition resources and I can't fucking find it. Shit. Wardodge, get him down. Down him. Good man. Finish him off. Even better, man. Right, we're a bit safer now to start looking for this last package. Where the fuck is it? Wardodge is on his last legs. While I've enjoyed this playthrough, I know it's ending tomorrow, while I've enjoyed it, I will say again, even despite our best efforts to make it more difficult, it just wasn't satisfyingly difficult. 5 paper aeroplanes.
Hey, just what we needed.
There it is. They do look like paper aeroplanes, don't they? Look how fast they go as well, Ryan. They've got little speed lines on them. Jesus. Right, let's get this fucking home and get this finished. I love you, stay Decay, but I just wish you were a bit more satisfying to play. A bit more difficult, and I'd love you even more. I need to hunt down mods to increase the difficulty for the next playthrough. True. But by the time we finally get round to playing the next map, they're going to have added in difficulty meters as well. So maybe we don't even need mods to make it more difficult. Maybe they fix the slack difficulty on it. Because the core idea behind this game, I think, is pretty unique. I don't know if tell me another game that can be described as The Sims in a zombie apocalypse.
Which is your favorite loot? Luton? Looting Beck? Lex Luthor? Or the musical instrument lute?
I like Lex Luthor quite a lot. I'll give you that one. 160. Are you on 160p? You're seeing me in my best form right there, Hislop. Give me that rucksack, you ugly bastard. Thank you very much. Cool. Right, what's the fucking fuel situation like in this car? Very good. Drive down there, take the... what is it? Right, left, right. Right, left, right. Right. Left. Then it's the next left, and then it's right. I like the idea of a serenading villain and owner of a megacorp, the true power move. Wait. Hang on a minute. Is that Lex Luthor? Left at the bottom, and then right at the end. Cool. Right, left, right. We hacking PS1 games? Hacking? Hacking? Oh, you make me feel fucking old. Hacking. Cheats. They were called cheats back in the day. Hacking. Cheats as hacks. Cheat engine is a hack. Cheat engine? They were built into the fucking game. I don't know why I'm getting so angry about this. Oh. Fucking hell, I just aged 10 years. It just goes to show though, what happened to cheats in games? Those were the days. Cheat engine. I remember calling them codes. Yeah, exactly, they were codes. Cheats before cheat cartridges. Oh. Fun cheese. No, they're not called fun cheese. What they call his lot? What did he call them on that video? Like achy jakey game breaky cheese or something like that. Big head mode, or the 90s. The 90s loved big head mode.
Who is your favorite egg? Air, Nike egg, Fresh egg, or mobile phone company Sony Ericsson?
That nearly worked if it wasn't for Siri. Fuck you, Siri. That video is 100 out of 10, it really is. Fresh egg. Eric Egg 87, welcome to the stream. Dan, thank you for the bits. Eric, I do apologise for Siri's pronunciation. I'm sure Bruce would get it right. By the way, we've got Bruce. Can you remember Bruce, Eric, when we had the Australian guy that reads out bits for a while? He's returned and he reads out subs. And it's one of the... I hate it. The Australian guy that called me a cunt that time. I'm sure you remember him. I would like a pair of Nike X.
What do you want?
I'm right behind you.
Oh dear. Yeah, just cancel the mission now, can we?
But trust me, we shall return soon enough.
Stream end. Fuck off.
Yeah, it's going to end. I just had to get home safely with Wardoge's character. Right, all the... Oh, wait a minute, let me open it this way. That was a good resource room. Hislop, Chrisman, Crisis, Moria, Wardoge, Trim, Eric and Mina have one stream to survive. And you have maximum points, which is 4 that you're getting towards your end of year total. That's all you have to do. One more stream. We're beating State of Decay tomorrow. But for now, State of Decay, I'm going to ask you to go away. I'm going to play the music. I'm going to click exit game. And that's going to do it for today. I apologise for running a little long. Nobody wants more Doomhaus than the allotted amount. So I will apologise for that. But I'm going to say...
Fucking this, fucking that, fucking hell.
Dan, what's your language? If you kill me, I will fucking be reasonably miffed. Fucking this, fucking that. I thought cunt for Aussies is like the word fucking for the Brits. It is a bit, but it's just the way you said it out. I think Chrisman called me a cunt when we first had the... Because I put bits on for the first time. Text-to-speech on bits. And Chrisman said the word cunt. And the first and only thing I heard from Bruce was cunt. So I had to turn it off. Right, I'm going to do it. I'm getting out of here. Tomorrow is the final State of Decay stream, not only of the week, but of the entire playthrough, because we're going to beat the game tomorrow.
Fuck off, cunt.
I'm trying to. I'm trying to do my convoluted intro where I just trip over myself. So, let me say, Mazak, Satan, Didsbury Dan, Hislop, Eric, Ryan, and everybody that's been here today. Did I say intro? I meant fucking outro. And Siddles as well. I hate you all. I wish I'd never met you. You make my streaming life a fucking misery. But thank you for the bits. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the support. Thank you for all the hatred. I love you all. Good luck to everybody that's got a character. You have one stream left to survive. But for now, before I fucking talk myself round in circles, I'm just going to go. Yep, I suck at outros. I suck at outros. So guess what? I'm not doing any in the future. You can all just fuck off in silence.
What type of dog is this?